Coming to you for Texas at PSJA, the Bears Stadium, and this is a regional quarterfinal matchup. Robert Vela High School taking on Los Fresnos Falcons. Game one of a best-of-3 series. Joining me for the first inning is one and only Donut Salinas. Donut, here we are. Beautiful day for baseball and exciting and a great place to see this game.
Hey, thank you very much, Joe. Once again, special thanks going out to Real Sports Live. And Joe, this is something unbelievable you started. And, I just can't believe the work you've done, where it's going, and I can only imagine where it's going to go. Thank you very much, first of all, and I can't wait for this. Are you talking about, the weather, the atmosphere, and it's time for baseball? What better day could you ask for?
There's still some wind blowing out here. I was looking at the flags, trying to figure out exactly which way it's going, but I think it's going out to left.
Yeah, it's gonna be blowing the regular valley weather. And again, I used to love to pitch in Edinburg because it would blow right behind my back, and I used to be a pitcher. I used to love that. Pan Am, you think about it differently. When we used to have that big fence, that fence didn't hold many guys, especially the guy we're going to meet in a little bit. But again, the wind seems to come and go. And talking to some of the coaches, Joe, what do you got with the coaches?
Well, I got a couple of coaches that are coming into this game obviously expecting that they can win this baseball game, and both of them equally important, understanding that taking control of this series and going after this first game is a critical piece of the puzzle. And so they're going to throw their best. They're going to hit their best. They're going to try to win this game outright, game one.
Yeah, I was talking to both coaches, and then both coaches are going to take whatever game you give them. You give them the small game, they're going to take it. You give them a chance to get a run or two across, they're going to try and do that. And then on the other hand, if you give them the right to just swing away and get some big innings in, they're going to do it. Both coaches have the kind of the same idea. I talked to both coaches, and I asked them, what got you here? Of course, one of them said their mom and dad did, but I didn't mean that. But anyway, he got serious and said that he doesn't, on the Los Fresnos side, he doesn't have that one animal. He doesn't think that you need an Altuve or you need a Correa or somebody on the team to get you this far. Because I've been around the game so long, Joe, that to me it don't matter who you are or what you have. You're here for a reason. You're in the third round of 6A baseball.
This is game one of the best-of-3 series. They're meeting out at the home plate area. Turf field here at the home of the Bears. 330 down the line, 400 to straightaway center field. I don't think you could pick a better-looking field, and just the conditions are perfect for this. The sun will go down. Fans are already filing in here, and we're going to get you set for the opening pitch. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll break this down a little bit more and give your starting lineups. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Lambari Tire Shop. Tenemos llantas nuevas y usadas de todas las medidas, socateras y de todo terreno, balanceo y válvulas nuevas, y no les cobramos por las llantas que nos dejen. Los esperamos en la 300 Carretera Militar.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you. Moranita Bakery, open 7 days a week in Edinburg, located at 1102 West University Drive, Suite B. How about breakfast, lunch, supper, cakes, sweetbread, all the good stuff. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's La Moranita Bakery in Edinburg. Wow. Back here at PSJA, home of the Bears, I'm Joe Bowling. Donut Salinas joins me for the first inning as the Los Fresnos Falcons in Edinburg Vela Sabercats will take off in the first of a 3-game series here in this quarterfinal round. Game 2 tomorrow at Los Fresnos, and then if necessary, they'll come back and finish it up right here. Donut, you did get a chance to talk to both coaches. Let's talk about the breakdown from their perspective.
Yeah, and I talked to the first coach of the Fresnos, and like I told you, he's okay with a small ball, but he's okay with whatever they give me. I asked him a little bit about, what got him here, and he talked about all his team. He says he's got not one certain individual that he needs to key on, or he needs for that certain kid to do what he's got to do for him to win a game. He said it took a team effort to get him here 3 rounds in, and that's the way he's going to go about it, using his whole team. On the other side, me and my special guest in a minute went over there and talked to Coach Perez, and his plan is basically the same thing. I was so surprised. I was fortunate enough to see this team from Edinburg last week and 2 weeks ago, and I was so surprised. He called him on a bunt on one of his best hitters with nobody out, runners in first and second. And he said they gave me a chance for a small ball game, so he was wanting to get a run or two across. At the same time, I asked him, what got him here? And he said 27 players. I said, was it hard with a prediction of them supposed to win to get a team ready and not oversee these guys before they're looking at next week or something? And he said, let me tell you what, ask Boston and New York about their series. And that said it all. So, again, it should be a good one. Like you said, Joe, it all depends who's going to take both of them. We're going to try and get that first game one in. They're going to go with their animal starters, and we'll go from there. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Ladies, once again, Rio's Sports Live, thank you very much, and enjoy the game, guys. You know what, Joe? Why don't we send this out to Donut Senior?
Atta baby.
Donut Senior, enjoy the game. I hope you enjoyed that. It should be good. Good luck, buddy.
Well, fans watching, of course, we are broadcasting this on various social media platforms. You can watch it on YouTube Live, on Facebook Live, on Roku Television, on Apple TV, and on the website at riosportslive.com. Again, this is a broadcast coming here tonight. You want to watch some more? Well, how about tomorrow when we'll be setting up at Roma for the first game between Laredo United taking on Mac High. That'll be coming your way. We'll be with Game 2 following these two teams when they travel to Los Fresnos. That'll be on the air tomorrow. Yours truly will be in Sinton, Missouri, as the San Benito Lady Hounds in the Sweet 16 will be taking on a team over there. And then we've got the Edinburg Vela Lady Sabercats who are in softball action in Kingsville. And it's just going to be great action coming your way, and it all starts right here on a Thursday night.
All right, Joe. Joe, talking about some, you making this possible for the people of Edinburg and everywhere all over the world with them getting to see these ball games. It takes a little bit of sponsorship and stuff. Can I go ahead and thank some sponsors, Joe?
You got it, buddy.
You're going to get some commercials, but let me tell you what, guys. We got some sponsors that just came together and put this together, and that's La Morenita, a little bakery restaurant there on 107. Let me tell you what. There's some good food there, and I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy their commercials also. J. Merck Design, special thanks going out to J.J. Mercado, Denise, Jacob, and Caleb. Thank you very much. We'll talk about them later on during the game. Terry Palacios Law Firm, thank you very much, Mr. Palacios. Guzman Construction, you got a nice commercial coming up. And we got Cordon's Taste of Chicago. What do you see there? We got some good commercials coming there. We also have Tough Turf Landscaping and Grounding and Grounds Maintenance. You need some ground maintenance, come see us at Tough Turf. Memorial Funeral Home, thanks to you very much. And also we have Armando Guerra, candidate running for Justice of the Peace. Thank you very much for your support. Also, Martin Farm and Ranch for all your farm supplies and other things. Come see us at Farm Ranch Supplies. We also have DA Ricardo Rodriguez. Our DA, thank you very much for supporting the schools. City Commissioner David Torres, thank you very much. Our Mayor, Richard Molina, and our board member from the ECISD is Mike Farias. Special thanks to all them sponsors, and we'll be talking about them throughout the game. Joe.
Hey, good stuff coming up, fans, as they're already introducing the teams. And we are getting closer and closer to this game getting underway. Again, the crowd is going to make a lot of noise here before this is all said and done. And Donut, nothing like getting a big crowd behind you. And either team that takes the momentum right away is going to have a big crowd behind them. And I think it's equal. You're looking at the maroon, you're looking at the blue and white. It's about 50-50 in the stands.
Yeah, it sure is. And let me tell you what else, Joe. There's a little line setting up there that we still got a lot more people coming in. They're walking in as we speak. And let me tell you, it should be a great crowd tonight.
Again, they're announcing the players here. You can see the camera work going on. We've got some new operators going on with our cameras, and Donut Salinas joining me here. Who's your guest going to be later on, Donut? Go ahead and release the mystery right now. Let's get it done.
Hey, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, a friend of over 20 years and a guy I played ball with so many years, and a guy I hope we continue being friends for a lifetime. Mr. Edgar Cordon. Cubby, thank you very much. We're going to let you have the mic in a while. As a matter of fact,
they're going to kick me out of the booth, guys. They're going to kick me out of here, but that's okay.
We're going to have fun, but again, special thanks, Edgar Cordon, of course, owner of Cordon's Little Taste of Chicago there, and also Tough Turf, the landscaping and ground maintenance company. Thank you very much, Edgar. Thank you very much. I hope you're going to enjoy what you're doing, and I hope you're going to make it sound better and look better once we get to Kingsville tomorrow.
Let's take a break. We'll come back when we get the national anthem ready to be played. We'll be back. This is RioSportsLive.com. Thank these sponsors, my friends.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen. Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done? Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas. My friends, we are getting closer to the first pitch of this ball game. Now, the camera is going to play some fits with us for just a little bit. You can see right now that we're white balancing about every 10 seconds because the sun's going down and it's going to be glaring off the AstroTurf. We'll have some white balance issues from time to time, but that's going to balance out by the time the sun goes behind the building. Donut Salinas, Vela heads to the mound, and if a team in a series ever had some pitching, let's talk about just how deep this SaberCat team can go.
Tell you what, Joe, I've been fortunate enough to see them, Joe, and I am right now, like we said, they're going to go with their best. Here he is. This gentleman has signed already a letter of intent to the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. That's Galvan. I've seen him throw. Now, I mean, we study pictures, we look at pictures, and I'll tell you what, if he can get his command down and if he can have control of all his pitches, watch out, Los Fresnos. That's all I got to say is watch out. On the other hand, how deep is it? He still has 4 more other pitchers that can come in and get him out of trouble anytime.
And they've got guys that could be aces on other staffs. They got the three behind Galvan tonight all could figure out a way to start for just about any other team in the Rio Grande Valley and maybe further out of that reach.
Hey, Joe, let me tell you what, Joe, just right now we just got this message. You guys sound awesome. Thank you very much. We're enjoying it. Enjoy the game. So, Joe, thanks a lot one more time. Hey, Dad, I hope you enjoy the game. I love you, dude.
Hey, this is a special shout-out to Mr. Donut Sr.
Yeah, there he is.
Nothing wrong with that, my friends. You're watching it on the social media. If you're on Facebook with us, my friends, share the link. Pass the word out to other fans who may not know the game is on. Of course, I know we've got fans that watch it religiously on YouTube. On the Roku television, let me explain that a little bit because we do have fans that enjoy watching the games on the big screen. We are broadcasting through the Boxcast application. That's Boxcast. So what you do on a Roku device or on your Apple television is download the Boxcast app. Once you do that, search for Rio Sports Live, click on the icon, and there we are, and then you'll become one of your streaming channels, one of your favorites, and it's easy to go back and watch the games. With the case tonight, we've got one game going on. With tomorrow night, we'll have 4 games going on. You can choose from one of the 4 to watch the game that you want to watch the most and peek in on the other ones. What I've got fans that normally do, they'll turn their television on one, they'll be watching it on a laptop on another, and they'll have their handheld device, whether it's a phone or an iPad, they'll be watching another game, and they'll keep track of everything going on. So, fans, we got you covered.
Joe,
you know.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, mark my words, I guarantee you right now, by the minute, we're going to get more and more fans. By the minute. They're going to come in, I guarantee you, Joe. First of all, once again, Rio Sports Live. What a great job we're doing, guys. Thank you very much.
We are set to go as the Edinburg Vela SaberCats are out on the field. Again, the turf field. We were at PSJA Stadium, and this is going to be the home venue for the SaberCats.
Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful.
AstroTurf. You know, last time I was here, it's been a few years since I've been covering a game here. It ended up getting pushed further and further back. Rain delay, rain delay. Next thing you know, we're all in Roma. So, well, I don't think we got to worry about that tonight.
No, we don't. It was about midnight before we started, about 10 till midnight. Here we go, Joe.
Joseph Munoz steps in, left fielder for the Falcons of Los Fresnos, and he'll lead it off, followed by Charles Chapa and then J.J. Sanchez. Anybody gets on, Hugo Sanchez, the first baseman, will hit today. On the mound is Aaron Galvan. Looks in for the first pitch. Scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. We're about 6 minutes late on that, and here we go. In there for strike one.
There's a big pitch for Galvan right there, Joe. We talked about it, and you want to make sure he's got command of his pitches, and there's a good start for him.
Munoz will be trying to get on to lead things off here for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Again, this is game 1 of a best-of-3 series. Next pitch coming from Galvan. That's low for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 on the leadoff hitter here for the Los Fresnos Falcons. We're in the first inning, just getting underway. Galvan on the mound behind the plate, Jaime Perez Jr. Next pitch coming to Munoz. That's low for ball 2.
That's going to be something, Joe. Both teams are having the lefties start game number 1. There'll be lefties on both sides.
Well, normally a left-handed pitcher, if they can get through the first or second inning and have their stuff, forget it.
Why is it about lefties?
I don't know. It's every time I face a left-hander, I wanted to be in the top 3 hitters. I wanted to get him before he got in a groove. Ball 3 is low, and it's now a 3-1 count.
We got to check sign. See if he went. Third base umpire says no. You check the swing.
Now a 3-1 count on Munoz. Do you turn him loose as the leadoff hitter in a series?
I'm taking. He's going to take a pitch, Joe.
Stands in. Galvan gets the sign, spins the 3-1 home, and that's inside for ball 4 to leadoff walk. That's how it starts for the Los Fresnos Falcons, and it brings in Charles Chapin. Instantly, Donut, we start to see. Will they play small ball immediately?
Yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out real quick because they got a leadoff walk. Once again, remember, 97% of your leadoff walks are going to end up scoring.
Munoz leads it off with a walk. Charles Chapa will stand in. Now they'll hold the runner on, leaving a space open over there between first and second.
You got to be careful. Good move.
On the mound, Galvan. Comes set, checks on Munoz, a short lead. Brings it home. Strike called on a fastball.
Once again, Galvan, once he gets his rhythm, Joe, you need to be careful because he can get very comfortable and tough to hit.
0-1 the count to Chapa. That's how he started with Munoz, and then he missed the next 4. Munoz being held on down there by Eric Martinez, the first baseman for the SaberCats of Vela. Another short lead by Munoz. Not going. That misses for ball one. 1-1.
A little fake bunt being put on there. I think more or less what they're trying to do is they're going to take some pitches. They're going to make this guy throw some strikes, Joe.
Hey, by the way, San Benido's playing New Braunfels Canyon. I knew that. I just went brain dead there for a second when I was talking about games. I'm doing that game tomorrow.
It'll happen.
Chapa at the plate. 1-1 the count. Long look at Munoz. He's got Galvan's attention. Pitch comes home. A bunt attempt is fouled back, and it's strike two.
So here we go. Maybe looking at a little small ball here, trying to get a runner to second, get him in scoring position there.
Munoz wasn't able to take a big lead, and even when the contact occurred, he was still in the dirt area down there at first base. So with this turf, it's going to take a good bunt to guarantee you get him down to second base. Or do you bunt with a two-strike count here? It's 1-2 on Chapa. Outfield playing straight away. Left fielder a little deep here for the SaberCats against Chapa, the number 2 hitter in the lineup. 1-2 pitch. Check swing, see you later.
There he is. There he is. That's where he's going to get comfortable. Once he gets comfortable, you better be careful with Galvan throwing everything he likes. He's got a changeup that I've never seen on a high school kid, Joe. And coming from the left side is just an advantage.
Chapa caught looking. First out of the inning brings in J.J. Sanchez. Sanchez, a center fielder today for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Runner at first with one out. Just underway here in the first inning. Sanchez stands in, another left-handed hitter. Swing and fouls that one out of play. Look out, my car's over there somewhere.
Second left-hander.
That was close.
Second left-hander already, Joe.
I even
out of 3
bragged.
batters coming.
I even bragged when I parked. I was like, there's no way. I'm going to back in. There's no way it's going to hit me here.
Yeah.
If it didn't hit my car, it missed a good chance right there. Strike one on Sanchez. Hugo Sanchez on deck. JJ, the big hitter of the inning now, if you're looking for Los Fresnos, trying to open things up here in this first inning. Galvan comes set. Checks on the runner. Throw to first. Back in time.
Not much of a lead here at first base. It's kind of right with his lefty. He does have a good move. He's known to pick off some kids. He did last week pick off a kid at the last series.
Long look again at Munoz. Galvan brings it home.
There he
Munoz
goes.
is going. Swinging a ground ball in the hole. Base hit into right field. Down to third goes Munoz. He'll check there. The throw gets away. He's going to try to score. Munoz coming in will score. The throwing error, it's 1-0 Falcons. Sanchez gets it done, and then the throwing error allows a run. The runner going opened that up, don't it?
Yeah, the second baseman's covering the base, opening up the hole here on the right side of the field, put the ground ball right through. Nico's throw to the third baseman came a little short, but the pitcher was not covering third base. Nobody to cover the throw. Run scores easily. So we have a runner at second, one out for the Falcons, and their cleanup batter, number 13 up.
Brings in Hugo Sanchez. Sanchez now with a chance to drive in a run as J.J. Sanchez has ended up at second base after the throw. Stands in from the right side. First pitch coming. Strike called.
On the coach's side, you want to make things happen? There it is, Joe.
A center runner
Center runner, open up a hole.
on a two-strike count.
On 2-strike, yes, sir.
George Villanfranco stands on deck for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Hugo Sanchez at the plate. Aaron Galvan checks the runner, brings it home. Low, evens the count at 1-1. Boy, we're going to be busy tomorrow. I'm nervous as I'm sending guys all over the – it's not just the Valley. We're going to Roma. We're going to Los Fresnos. We're going to Sinton. We're going to Kingsville. We're going to get it done.
We're going to Los Fresnos.
You're going there. Sanchez waits for the next one. Swings, hits it hard into
That's
left
gonna fall
center
in.
field, and that's going to be a hit. Runner comes to third. He'll score as the ball gets away. A long throw is overthrown. Down to second base goes Sanchez. 2-0 Falcons. Another throwing error by the SaberCats that allowed the runner to reach second, but Sanchez will get the RBI. 2-0 Falcons here in the first inning.
Ball wasn't hit that hard, Joe, there, but again, it just fell in for a hit. Again, another throwing error. Two throwing errors have been called for the 2 runs.
Conference on the mound as the Falcons of Los Fresnos have plated 2. Still hitting here in the first inning. Still just 1 out.
Still 1 out.
As George Villanfranco will hit. We talked about it, Donut. If you're going to get, at times, an ace left-handed pitcher, you better get him in the first inning or 2.
Yeah, he will settle down. I mean, and again, that's not only him. Any left-hander, usually they settle down after that.
Villanfranco now steps in, batting from the right-hand side, playing right field today for the Falcons. They play him deep in left field as well. Galvan brings it home. Strike call. 0-1 to Villanfranco.
Seems like if he's staying low, he's fine. He's picking up that pitch a little higher when they're getting a hold of it.
Christian Hernandez stands on deck. Villanfranco at the plate. Galvan checks the runner and misses low. Count evens at 1-1. Just underway. This is game 1 of a best-of-3 series. So nothing will be decided tonight. It's just someone's going to take control of a best-of-3 series. Right now, the Falcons of Los Fresnos have scored 2, looking for more. Villanfranco, the 1-1. Strike call.
He's doing good on that low pitch. Once he takes it up a little higher, it's getting him in trouble.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Galvan struck out 1 here. He's walked 1. That's what started it all, was a walk to Joseph Munoz. Back-to-back singles by J.J. Sanchez and Hugo Sanchez have plated the 2 runs. Galvan steps out.
Talk about getting it going. That coach on that solar, putting the steel on, Joe, opened up a big hole there.
That led to the run. Villanfranco waits. Here it comes from Galvan. Low. Evens a count of 2-2. Wind blowing. It's blowing more out to left field than anywhere. That means doesn't matter which way we turn from where we're sitting, we're going to have wind hitting our microphones a little bit. I don't think it's affecting the broadcast that much, but fans, if you're aggravated, well, so are we. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout is the second out of the inning.
Big out for Galvan there. We needed a big out right there. I'll tell you what, Joe, as we talked about it right before the game, at this level, any team that's here, you're here for a reason, and I don't see any problem in Falcon being as a team that's not supposed to win right now.
Villanfranco down on strikes. Here's Christian Hernandez. This is the 6th hitter to hit in the inning for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. In the top of the first, 2-0 game. First pitch to Hernandez. Instead, Galvan steps off. Fans watching baseball for the first time here on RealSportsLive.com. Yes, I bring more of a radio play-by-play than I do TV. There's many reasons for that, and I can get into that here in just a little bit. Next pitch coming. Foul ball out of play.
Heads up.
We've got fans that are watching this on mobile devices, on computers. Some people are doing it at work, and they're not supposed to be, and so they do. They just listen to the games. So I give them more of a radio than I do TV. Donut will have his own style. He'll take over in an inning, but hey, there it is.
We're going to have some listeners at our job, too, so don't worry about it. No shot going out too much about what's at the transportation department.
Next pitch coming to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Quick 2-strike count, and amongst all the turmoil here with the runs being scored, Galvan in position now to strike out the side here in the first inning as the starting pitcher. SaberCats will have to manufacture a couple of runs to come back in this game already as the Falcons have jumped out on top. Hernandez waits, the 0-2 pitch. Low, wasted for a ball. 1-2. Was that automatic when you were a pitcher? Did you just automatically waste a pitch, 0-2, every time, or was that just pick and choose?
I tell you what, Joe, there's some times that you just it all depends on the game situation. Now, I'll tell you what on this, because of what happened already in this inning, you better not just try and just blow it by anybody, because they're showing they can make contact.
Hernandez took it for a ball, waits for the next one, and the 1-2 pitch from Galvan. Swinging a ground ball. Back to Galvan, nice play. 1-3 on the putout. Inning comes to an end. In the inning for the Los Fresnos Falcons, they'll score 2 runs on 2 hits. They'll take a walk, and we've played a half inning. Heading to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0. Los Fresnos leads. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done? Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today. Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen.
Here we are.
Back here, welcome again to RioSportsLive.com. Coverage from PSJA as we have the Los Fresnos Falcons now in the field taking on the Edinburg Vela SaberCats. And, well, Donut, we talked about get to the pitchers early. Falcons did it. SaberCats need to go to work.
Wow. Just like we said, remember the leadoff? They're going to score 90% of the times. He scored. The coach making things happening, putting the steal on, opening up the hole, base hit, bad throw. Next thing you know, 1-0. Another base hit, another bad throw, we get 2-0. So, but once again, we come to where you said, if you're going to get to the A's, you better get to him early, because when they settle down, they settle down. Now SaberCats have to do their way.
Stepping in is Matt De La Cruz. He'll lead things off for the SaberCats. He'll be followed by Nico Rodriguez and then Aaron Galvan. Anybody gets on, Ramsey Amador. First pitch coming to De La Cruz is a little high for a ball. 1-0. On the mound for the Falcons of Los Fresnos stands Victor Montemayor. And he misses again for ball 2. Last thing you want to do as a pitcher is issue a leadoff walk after getting a couple of runs.
Yeah.
Next one coming. Strike called. Up in the strike zone, but nonetheless, 2-1 the count to De La Cruz.
A little side armor right here coming to us from the left side.
De La Cruz waits the next one. Swing and a shot into deep left center field. That's going to get in the gap and get to the wall. Heading around first. De La Cruz makes a turn, gets to second. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, that's one thing they're known for. Be careful now. They wake up those bats, and they're going to be hard to stop. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am impressed with the Falcons. They came out to win, Joe. They didn't come out here to lay down and go back to play, hope they win at home tomorrow. They came out here to win. But right now, you're going to see what SaberCats can do also.
De La
should be a good one.
De La Cruz with the double. He's at second base, and here comes Nico Rodriguez. And that didn't take long to get a base runner for the SaberCats after giving up 2 runs in the top of the first. Rodriguez bats from the left-hand side, right fielder today for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. Pitch coming, bunts it, a good one, down the third base line, has trouble getting out of the box. One play, that's to first, sacrifice good, down to third goes Cruz.
Yeah, that could have been a big difference right there. He had trouble getting out on the turf. These guys aren't used to the turf, so it's not that easy playing on it. As you could tell there, the lead had trouble getting out of the box. If not, it would have been a big difference on that play. Nevertheless, he got the runner to third base, 1 out, bring up Galvan.
Charles Chapa at third base was playing back on that ball. Had he got out of that base, out of that home plate area, don't know, we may have had a bang play at first. One down. RBI opportunity for Aaron Galvan, and if ever you're a pitcher that gives up a couple of runs and gives a chance to hit, he would like to drive in a run. Takes ball one. Galvan, a left-handed. Throws left, hits from the left-hand side, facing a left-handed pitcher, Montemayor. Spins the next one home. Swing and a foul ball, a fly ball. That's into left field. Should get the run home. Catch is made, runner tags. Coming in to score is De La Cruz, makes it a 2-1 game. Galvan gets the job done.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. That's a great call right there. Getting the ball out to the outfield, giving a chance, an opportunity to score the run, and he did. That's a big run right there for somebody who just gave up 2 runs.
Brings in Ramsey Amador. We do thank you again for watching here on RealSportsLive.com. Fans, keep pushing the link, if you will. If you're watching it on Facebook especially, I can kind of see the Facebook fans from time to time. So give us a shout out where you may be watching this game from. It's always exciting to see just how far the reach is for fans outside of the region that are watching these games. Pitch comes in, ball one.
Now that you say that, let's go shout out to Jacob Mercado and Caleb Mercado tuning in. Enjoy the game, boys.
This is the first of a 3-game series. Man, it was hot earlier. It's cooled off over
yeah,
here.
It's nice. We're all right now.
1-0 the count to Amador. Eric Martinez stands on deck if Amador can keep the inning going. Next pitch from Montemayor. Inside for ball 2. Looking ahead, Los Fresnos in the second inning will have the 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up as they plated 2 runs in the top of the first. SaberCats of Vela have plated 1 here. And a strike called. Takes it 2-1 on Amador. Two balls and a strike. Amador, the shortstop today. Montemayor working quickly, spins it home, foul ball. Montemayor is working quick out there right now.
Yeah, he's got his rhythm going. And that's one thing, it's very, you don't see it very seldom on lefties. Usually they take forever to throw a game. They just walk around the mound, fix their cap, and so on. This guy's got his rhythm going and being quick.
I always went after the first pitch when a left-hander was on the mound. It was like, I'm going to get me one, I'm going to hit it, I'm going to pick a spot, and if it's there, I'm hitting. Next pitch to Amador. Just misses, ball 3.
I hope that was outside because that looked like a good pitch right there.
Big groan. They're watching from San Antonio. I want to say hey to Nick Cruz out there watching. Appreciate you watching on the social media. Be sure you share the link to other fans who may not know what's going on. Next pitch, Amador swings and hits it on the ground. Nice play there by Chapa across the diamond, and the inning comes to an end. For the SaberCats of Edinburg, Vela, leadoff double by Matt De La Cruz leads to a run. They score 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left. We played 1 after 1. Los Fresnos leads this one 2-1. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. We're back here at PSJA. Joining me now is Donut Salinas takes a break because he's going to take play-by-play over for a while. They're going to kick me out of the booth, I'm telling you. I'm Joe Bowling here with RealSportsLive.com, and now joining me, Edgar Cordone. And Edgar, 1 inning in the books, 2-1. You don't think it's going to be a 2-1 game, not the way these teams can hit.
It's going to be a close game at the end. I think even though they got 2 lefties going on, they're pitching well. I think it's going to be a closer game than a lot of people are expecting. And I really want to say that I enjoy being out here with you guys. It's a beautiful day. Can't ask for a better day to come out here and watch a ball game.
We appreciate you joining me. I appreciate you like none other. I mean, I've been carrying this load with my wife and just a very little crew. And so to get some assistance here, I can't tell you thanks enough for being here and being part of this. And Edgar's going to take over the job tomorrow as the SaberCats on the softball side will be playing in Kingsville. And that, my friends, is a Sweet 16 trip for the Lady SaberCats.
It is the first time for them, so we're all excited to watch the game out there and see a big crowd go out there and enjoy the game with us.
Stepping in is Carlos Perez. First pitch misses for ball one. Perez will be followed by Sebastian Ledesma and then Tony Gallegos. Anybody gets on, it's back to the top of the order for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Got some fans asking some questions if we can get the pitcher in the frame at the same time. Believe it or not, we've got many coaches out there who would rather not have the pitcher and the batter in the frame at the same time. We're still dealing with the scouting issue, and so we try to cater to whatever coaches' requests are. In some cases, we've got better angles we can take, but the coaches are, again, kind of dictating the flow on where we can set a camera up to broadcast the game. Ball two high, or ball three now high.
You can see Galvan's not bending his back a little bit, and he needs to come down with the ball so he can get that ball down a little lower.
So now, as a hitter, do you look at that and say, if he does bend that back, I'm taking. If he's straight, I'm swinging?
Oh, yeah, 3-0. If coach is giving it to you, of course.
Here comes the next pitch to Perez. Takes it all the way. Ball four. 4 pitches, a leadoff walk. Second walk of the game issued by Galvan. Second inning in a row, he walks the leadoff man. And here comes Sebastian Ledesma. Again, fans watching out there on the social media, we thank you. And you can thank us by watching as this game clicks along and some of the sponsors that we run in between games. We were knocking on doors yesterday, Donut Salinas and I, and Edgar Cordone, and Cordone Restaurant was one of the sponsors that assisted us. We had lunch there, and that's what drives the ship on trying to keep this thing funded.
Well, I think it'll be more than one person. I think it's going to take a lot of sponsors to help you out, and I think we can get that done because everybody down here in the Valley loves baseball.
We got this one covered here today. As a matter of fact, we've got all 4 series covered for you, my friends, taking place around this region, including the games out in Roma featuring the Mackay Bulldogs baseball. Pitches just misses.
He's struggling a little bit.
That prompts the conference as out from behind the plate comes Jaime Perez. And is this a situation where the catcher's trying to settle the pitcher down, or did he maybe spot something on the delivery?
No, I think he's just trying to settle him down a little bit, and I think that's the best thing you can do is get him out there or give your coach an idea, give him a little time to have somebody in the bullpen to start warming up, and just in case, you have to use him, even though it's early.
There's no activity as far as anyone throwing, but there are a couple of guys stretching out now down there in the SaberCat bullpen as we're in the second inning. This is game 1 of a best-of-3 series. I know the last thing either coach wants to do is extend all their arms out of the gate and trying to capture game 1, but yet both coaches fully want to win this first game of the series. Ledesma waits. Galvan spins it home. High and away, ball 2.
I think Rios is out there. Luis Rios is out there kind of throwing the ball a little bit, and I know it's a windy day, but I'm sure he can control the ball a little bit better. He's just not bending his back.
2-0 the count after a leadoff walk to Perez. He's at first. Ledesma waits, taking all the way, and that's ball 4. That's 4 in a row. Should be ball 3.
3-1.
I got to trust myself.
3-1.
3-0. Just ask me, guys.
But even the batter thought it
Yeah.
was ball 4, so.
3-0 the count to Ledesma.
We need some hot dogs out here somewhere.
I'm ready. I got some waters earlier. I'm ready for something. Ledesma now, will he be taking 3-0? As Galvan has missed with the first 7 pitches here of the second inning. Hasn't thrown a strike yet. Pitch to Ledesma. Shows a bunt, takes it high, ball 4. That gets away. Down to second base, Perez makes a big turn, but he checks up. And that may prompt a conference from the coach from the SaberCats out of the dugout.
Here he comes.
As he comes out, we'll take a quick break. We'll see if he stays in as far as Galvan. We'll be back. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Downtown Harlingen has a wide assortment of shops that cater to a collector's dreams. Add Grasshopper for a must-see when you're strolling down Jackson Street. At 221 East Jackson, Grasshopper has a little bit of everything from vintage antiques to specialty collectibles. Displayed with the hands of experience in the business for years, take the time to enjoy what this store has to offer. Grasshopper, 221 East Jackson Street, as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Back after the conference, Galvan stays in the game. He's still on the mound. Tony Gallegos at the plate. 2 on, nobody out for the Falcons. First pitch in there for a strike.
Surprised he wasn't laying it down there.
2 on, nobody out. You got the leadoff hitter on deck for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. After scoring 2 in the first, you get the feeling this is the potential for a bigger inning than that if something big happens off the bat of Gallegos. Shows the bunt this time, gets it down, foul ball. Now a 2-strike count.
Surprised on that first pitch he wasn't laying it down also, you know. Yeah, you need that first pitch to try to lay it down. It's probably going to be a ball right down the middle, and actually that's a better pitch to bunt.
We've seen the Falcons use the run to open up a base in the first inning. After Munoz had walked, he was off and running when J.J. Sanchez put one through the right side of the infield. And now Gallegos has to protect the plate in the hole 0-2. Galvan has 2 strikeouts in the game. Steps off, no throw.
Well, there's 2 strikes and he's still trying to lay it down.
Is that a show or is that a...
It might be. He might be pulling back and he might be trying to slap one past the infield.
Galvan, he tipped his hand early. He did again. He shows the bunt. Galvan brings it home. He's going to bunt. Pulls it back. Strike 3 called.
Oh, pick up play.
Now a throw to second, but back there. Gallegos strikes out, and then Perez was nearly picked off down at second base.
It's a big help for Galvan right there.
Big out.
Big out. Definitely a big out.
3rd strike out of the game. Hey, they're watching us from New York City. I want to say hello to Dave Martinez watching the game,
awesome.
rooting for the Falcons of Los Fresnos.
Hey, we'll take it. Good job, Martinez.
Had someone just chime in. They're watching from San Antonio. They said, I don't know either of the teams. I just like the game, and it's kind of cool. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm watching it. That's cool.
That's got to do with you, though. We got
That's Joe Bowling.
Joe Bowling is one of the best.
Munoz at the plate, walked and scored in the first. Bats here in the second. 2 aboard, 1 out. Check swing, takes a strike.
Wow, great pitch. Great pitch.
Charles Chapa on deck. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts thus far in the game from starting pitcher Aaron Galvan. Comes set, checks the runners, brings it home. Munoz takes it low for a ball. They're paying a lot of attention down at second base to Perez. Again, fans watching on whatever social media you may be watching on, we do appreciate you. Sharing the link on Facebook if you get a chance.
24.
That always seems to get more and more viewers engaged. Munoz waits. Galvan. Long look, brings it home.
Called a timeout.
Time was called.
You notice the pitcher now is stretching his back. I think he got a little loose. Maybe he was a little tight. He's coming all the way down with the pitch, and I think he's able to control the pitches a little better also.
Again, on one side, he's got 3 strikeouts. So you look at that and say, wow, not bad through an inning and a third. Then you look at the walks. Munoz waits. Here's the next one. That's low. Another throw to second. I don't see anything that Perez is doing down there to draw that much attention, but nonetheless, they got an eye on Mr. Perez, trying to keep him close. They're watching us in Dayton, Washington. We want to say hey to them out in Dayton, Washington. Where's that at? Never been there. Munoz waits for the next one. Galvan, a long look at Perez. Bigger lead. Strike call.
Pitch, very good pitch.
2-2 to Munoz.
2 count. 1 away. Needs a nice ground ball right here and to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. The first 2 walk, they're still there. Munoz at the plate. 2-2 count. Galvan. Big pitch here. Brings it. Swing and a high fly ball down the line into left field. Lot of room, and it goes foul. Diving attempt, but not there. Good attempt, though, by Navarro down there in left field.
Great try, great try. A lot of wind was, the ball was going away from him because of the wind. But having to get out there, has a lot of speed out there. You can see it in him.
But that showed how much the wind can affect the ball, hit the left field. I mean, that a left-hander takes it opposite field. I don't think he made that good a contact, but that ball went a long way.
Yeah. This is something that happens here at night here in the Valley. Most of the time, you got that wind going out there.
Next pitch to Munoz coming in from Galvan. They're watching us in Detroit, Michigan. Want to say hey to there. As Munoz waits. Galvan brings it. Swinging a little foul ball. Count remains 2-2 on Munoz. And they called him out on strikes.
Runners move.
Strike out, but the runners do go down to second and third. And so now Charles Chapa has a chance to deliver a big hit. And Aaron Galvan can seize some momentum if he can get out of this.
Yes, definitely. He was in trouble there with 2 runners on and nobody out. He's definitely doing a great job of trying to get himself out of this inning.
Charles Chapa, strikeout victim his first time up. He's not alone in that department. 4 strikeouts so far in the game from starting pitcher Aaron Galvan. First pitch coming. Swing and a pop-up, a mile high. Should end the inning. Wind's going to affect that. Play made as Amador reels it in. In the inning for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. No runs, no hits. 2 walks, they leave 2. We head to the bottom of the second inning as they're watching us from North Carolina, Charlotte. We'll get to the bottom of the second after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Lambari Tire Shop. Tenemos llantas nuevas y usadas de todas las medidas, socateras y de todo terreno. Balanceo y válvulas nuevas y no les cobramos por las llantas que nos dejen. Los esperamos en la 300 Carretera Militar.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
Coming back to you, we are at PSJA Stadium and
Wow.
Cordone. Hey,
Wow.
what do we
Wow,
got? What do we
wow,
got?
wow.
Donut Salinas is saying
Well,
wow.
we're live. We're hearing us in Uvalde, Texas.
Had a baby.
Al Salinas tuning in. Hey, Al, thanks a lot. Al, enjoy the game, buddy. Hopefully we'll keep on hearing us throughout the whole year. With it's going to be something else, Real Sports Live. Thank you very much, Al. Hello, shout out going out to all of Uvalde, Texas.
Bottom of the second inning for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. Eric Martinez to lead it off. Took strike 1 and now takes 1 out of the strike zone.
He will take his cuts.
Count goes to 1-1. It's Martinez, Mark Esquivel, Jaime Perez Jr. Anybody gets on. Elion Torres. And the pitch comes in. Outside, ball 2.
You know, that was big of Galvan after throwing 8 straight balls in a row, walking 2. He had a big strikeout, got another even bigger strikeout, then got a fly ball to eliminate the damage in this game.
Martinez waits, takes low, ball 3. Right now, early indication is it's not a very wide strike zone.
No.
A lot of groans from the fans.
That's the lefties.
Martinez waits, leading off the second. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Back on the mound is Montemayor. Hey, Kevin Naro watching from the desk at the Valley Morning Star says, hey, it's the old Cats TV crew with Joe Donut and then Kevin Naro.
Hey, Kevin, we miss you, buddy.
He says, what's up to Mr. Cordone and good luck to Julia and the softball game tomorrow.
All right, thank you, sir.
Martinez waits, swing and a miss. That's a foul ball. Keeps the count full on the leadoff hitter here. Mario Reyna's watching. Mario's going to take the helm for the game tomorrow out at Roma for the Laredo United.
Hey, Mario, you remember me? I'm the big old donut. I couldn't believe you're calling games now. I still expect to see you in the blue.
Next pitch coming in. A swing and a hard hit ball into right field. Nice play by the second baseman. Knocks it down, picks it up, and gets his man.
That's a turf out to me right there. You do that on the dirt, and it's going to be hard to get the runner. But on the turf, the ball got to the second baseman so fast, even though he bobbled the ball got away from him. In the turf, the runner's still a few feet from the plate, and that's not the biggest, fastest runner we've ever seen. But besides the point, this turf, the ball gets to him so fast that you have time to make up and come up with the play.
Sebastian Ledesma hanging in there, making the play for the Falcons of Los Fresnos, and that's the first out. They're watching us in Laporte, Texas, as we're getting all kinds of viewers. Another fan in San Antonio checking in.
On construction, Cordone's Taste of Chicago, and Tough Turf Landscaping. We'll get to Burris later.
Ball misses, 1-1. Talk about some of those sponsors. We were talking to them yesterday, and they were more than happy to assist us in getting in, and that's a big thing.
I'm going to tell you a story after this pitch, Joe, that I couldn't believe that happened yesterday, that I told to some people. All right, here we go.
Esquivel waits, swing, and a big swing and a miss.
We walk into a place, and the guy says, no thanks, guys. I've had enough this year. Y'all need to get away. So we turn away, and they ask us later. I said, so what is it you wanted? So we told them what we wanted, and we told him what it was for the kids and everything he's done. Next thing you know, he says, get these guys a check.
Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Go ahead and tell who that sponsor is.
And again, that sponsor was Martin Farm and Ranch. Thank you, Mr. Martin. And thank you for listening to us and giving us the 2 minutes. And you got it right when we mentioned about the kids and what it is all about. But Martin Farm and Ranch, you need any ranch supplies, go see Martin Farm and Ranch there on Monte Cristo in Edinburg. And thank you very much once again. And, guys, it's just great, Joe. It was great to be out there with you yesterday. It seems like we never stopped, even though we did stop in November. We got to go yesterday, and here we are again today.
Jaime Perez steps in. Jaime, the catcher, shows a bunt, takes a strike call. Is now suddenly on the mound. Montemayor for the Falcons appears to be on. Victor Montemayor.
Joe, you know that lunch we had yesterday?
Yes, sir.
In between commercials, we're going to tell you what it's called.
Next pitch coming in. It better not be a Cubs special. I'm a Cardinal fan, my friends, and I ate at a Chicago-style restaurant. And
Holy
Cubs,
cow.
I even asked the guys, I was like, is everyone here a Cub fan, really? And he's like, well, we at least have to root for him a little bit. There's a swing and a ground ball. A 1-2-3 second in the books. That was quick for the SaberCats. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 2, and after 2, it's 2-1. Falcons lead the SaberCats, and this is RioSportsLive.com.
Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Welcome back here on RioSportsLive.com. It's a tag team match to my left-hand side as Donut Salinas takes the half inning. Edgar Cordone back at the microphone, and nonetheless, we head to the third inning, and the pitchers took control in that one. After back-to-back walks to lead off the second inning, it was 6 in a row, up and down, as we head to the third inning. Falcons lead 2-1, and pitchers starting to settle in.
Yeah, I see Galvan is doing a great job here of making the adjustments he needed to make, and also I see that he's doing something different on the mound. Obviously, his back has one thing to do with it, but you could just see the confidence in Galvan right now.
At the plate for the Falcons, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up here in this third inning as J.J. Sanchez, Hugo Sanchez, and George Villanfranco will all schedule to hit here. Anybody gets on Christian Hernandez. You looking at my hieroglyphics here? Good luck.
No, I'm just, their pitcher's name.
Pitch comes in. That's low for a ball. Aaron Galvan back on the mound.
Montemayor is also doing a great job.
Pitch coming. Strike call.
He's changing up on the Vela players. He's got that little sidearm also. So both pitchers are pitching well.
1-1 is the count. Next pitch coming. That's misses low for ball 2. Walks have come into play here in this ball game.
So being a Cardinal fan, you obviously you know about Harry then, right?
I do. I was a Harry Carey fan. I've still got some record albums of Harry Carey and Jack Buck calling the Cardinals wins in '64.
There wasn't too many of those, though.
Swinging a ground ball. In '64 there was. They won it all.
Really?
There's a ground. Really.
I, as a Cub fan, don't know anything about the Cardinals, to be honest with you.
4-3 is the put out on the first out of the inning. And that
Great
brings
play.
up Hugo Sanchez.
Great
I was
play.
rooting for you guys 2 years ago. All the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Well,
I don't think anybody was rooting against him.
Well, I don't know. I had friends, believe it or not, in St. Louis who were like, I hope they get to the bottom of the 7th and are winning by 3 runs and give up a grand slam.
and they did.
And in the game 7, I was like, come on. They're a good team. Let them win one.
I lost my stomach in that last inning.
Sanchez at the plate. Hugo, single, drove in a run. Takes a strike. As we are in the top of the third inning. Aaron Galvan started the game for the SaberCats. He stays in the game as he works his third inning. He struck out 4. Has walked a couple, given up 2 hits. Misses low for a ball, 1-1.
One thing about AstroTurf, too, the ball tends to stay down. It doesn't come up on you. It doesn't eat you up. So that's one good thing about playing here in AstroTurf.
You get the true hops, and it's a true turf, including the base areas, which is different than at the major leagues and at college levels. You've got that dirt that you have to contend with when the ball hits the seam. In this case, you get a true turf hop all the way down the line.
Beautiful ballpark.
So it's better when it's not raining, I'll tell you that. Sanchez waits, takes it high. And they were you here for that game?
No,
Years
I
ago?
missed it. I missed it.
I was here. And they tried to keep it here forever because they knew all they had to do was cover the mound. And as soon as the rain stopped, outfield and the mound, we could play some ball. We ended up going to Roma. Sanchez waits for the next one. In there for a strike.
Pitch. Great pitch. Great breaking ball. My question is why there's no more teams out there doing the same thing, getting some the schools to get some more AstroTurf fields out there.
Mario Reyna just told me a reminder here. He is covering that Laredo-Alexander Mac High series right here on Rio Sports Live tomorrow. Sanchez swings and pops it up into short right field. Coming in, right fielder's got all kinds of room, and Nico Rodriguez puts that one away for the second out. 2 down, and that's now 5 in a row retired by Aaron Galvan. Mario was all set to go to game 2 of this series until you came along, Donut. And he was more than happy to go out and cover the Mac High. He wanted to cover Mac High. I'm like, I don't have anybody to do game 2. There's a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what, Donut's doing a great job what he's doing right now. He sounds like he's been doing it for 30 years.
Makes me sound pretty good. I'm glad.
30 years old.
I'm 30 years old. Oh, wow, the booth just took a turn. Gianfranco waits. Strike called.
Wow.
In the third for the SaberCats of Vela, it'll be the 8 and 9 hitters. Galvan trying to work through the inning. 1, 2, 3 for the first time in the ball game. Gianfranco in the hole, has to protect the plate. Hits it in the air to left field. Pretty well hit, but room. Catch is made. Inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Falcons in the third. No runs, no hits, no walks, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the third. Still 2-1. Falcons lead. SaberCats hit after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Judge Homer Hassel has been punished by the State Commission on Judicial Conduct for sexual harassment. Judge Hassel should be behind bars. Hassel sexually harassed his former female employee during office hours and lied to the commission about it. Lying under oath is a crime against justice. Sexual harassment is a crime against women. Stand up for women and moral decency. Vote for Armando Guerra.
All right, my friends, here comes the treat. I told you I was stepping away. I'm Joe Bowling. I'm going to hand it over to Edgar Cordon and none other than Donut Salinas. Take us through the bottom of the third, boys.
All right, good evening, guys. Let me tell you what, guys. First of all, special thanks to Joe Bowling. Real Sports Live. Thank you very much. I'm Donut Salinas. I got Edgar Cordon, longtime friend. Hey, when Joe said that he was going to largen his crew, I hope he didn't mean size, because let me tell you what, it got bigger with me and Edgar. But, no, it's just a bunch of fun here, guys. It's great atmosphere. Let me tell you, both pitchers have settled down. And what we're going to see, I think, now is a good game. Both pitchers have retired the last 6 batters. And here we go. Bottom of the third. There's a shot in the gap. It goes into the gap. So right center field. He's going to make a turn, take a long turn, good throw in to second base. So it's going to be a leadoff single. Line drive single there by Torreas. Torreas got the single. It'll bring up Angel Salinas, and then we'll go to the top of the lineup. Start with a base hit. Both pitchers have settled down. We're in the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, with a 2-1 score with Los Fresnos and the SaberCats on the quarterfinals of 6A baseball here in Texas. Joe, thanks a lot, Joe. I mean, what can I say, man? Edgar, I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to the family. You said you wanted to make your crew bigger. I hope you didn't mean by getting 2 fat boys to come call a game. I hope you meant more people, but it got bigger real quick.
Well,
throw back to first, player back.
I know you had a special hamburger yesterday.
Yeah, Joe had it. Okay, we'll let it go. Here we go. What did Mario Reyna says? I used to strike out Donut back in the days. And he wasn't. Mario, you used to strike out a guy that wasn't a batter, okay? I was a pitcher, Mario. I'm going to let you have that one. But just to let you know, I was a pitcher, not a batter. Good hearing from you, Mario. Thank you very much.
And I'll tell you what, he was a hell of a pitcher, too.
Here we go. Bunt down. Good bunt down to the third base side. Third baseman picks it up, throw to first, and he gets him out on time. All right, sacrifice came up good.
Runner on second.
Made it close it first there by Angel. It'll bring up the top of the lineup, which is going to be Matt De La Cruz, who got a double in the gap to start the game. So runner at second, 1 out. At Cordon, both pitchers have settled down, and it's become a better baseball game than what it started with the walks. And the SaberCats starting off, and they didn't look that good as far as on the defensive side. But both teams have settled down, and it's part of a big game to me.
Of course. Well, you got jitters in the beginning. You know, this is the first, second inning. They got jitters up there, and it's an important game for both of them. So I think once Galvan settled, Montemayor seems to be throwing pretty well. I think the game's going to be close.
All right, ball 1 low to De La Cruz. Coming up next is Nico Rodriguez on deck, and then in the hole, the pitcher Galvan. They just texted me and said she sounds better. I said, oh, it's he. Talk about jitters. Good job, Edgar. Thank you very much, Edgar. I'm having a blast, gentlemen. Here we go. Here's a pitch. And a strike. 1-1 up to De La Cruz. Coming up next, Nico Rodriguez. At second base is Torres, who singled in the gap and was bunted over by Angel Salinas.
Well, I heard that Harry Carey's going to be coming into the booth pretty soon.
Is he?
Yeah.
A little inside for ball 2, 2-1.
He's going to do, I don't know if people back in the day remember Harry, but he's going to do a little play-by-play in a minute.
All right, I'm going to let you have the third batter. With 2 outs, you're going to call the pitch-by-pitch.
There's the windup. Strike in the inside corner. There's a capacity crowd of maybe 3,200 here.
All right, here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second takes the lead. Good lead. He's stealing third base. He stole it on the pitcher.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not paying attention.
What happens is you get set to where you're just making it your routine. Check him once, check him twice, go home. Check him once, check him twice, go home. Check him once, check him twice, go home. And he gets your rhythm, and next thing you know, he's running the third, and you still have the ball in your hands. Infield comes in.
Full count. 3-2, 1 out.
1 out, lead off. De La Cruz at the plate, steps off.
Who's the girl that called in that was asking who the girl was?
Won't let it go. Shout out going out once again to Uvalde, Texas. More people tuning in. Big pitch strikeout with a runner at third and 1 out. We get a big strikeout to make it 2 outs now. Nico Rodriguez, second batter, came up who bunted De La Cruz over in the first inning to move him to third for the sacrifice fly that he scored on Galvan. So here comes Nico Rodriguez. He got a sacrifice in the first, now batting in the bottom of the third.
Well, they needed a ground ball in there. Anywhere in the middle infield, they're going to score that run.
Any kind of contact was what they were hoping for.
Definitely.
We said both pitchers have settled down, and there was a big example of the pitcher settling down with a runner in third. He needed a strikeout, not any kind of contact, and he got it.
Yeah.
2 down. Nico Rodriguez batting. 1 ball, no strikes.
They were willing to give up that run.
Now he gets the strike. It's 1-1. Nico Rodriguez taking all the way. On deck, Galvan, followed by Amador.
It's a packed house. 1-1, 2 outs.
Yeah, you don't got nowhere to sit in the stands. Maybe you might have to stand up and watch a ball game. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. And Edgar and Joe, my thing is you always want to get a 2 balls, 1 strike pitch to you. Because if I'm the pitcher, I don't want to get the 3-1 to you because I'm going to have to groove it right there twice.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see.
There it is. Shot. Great play. Great play by the first baseman.
Yeah, almost in the hole by Nico. Ground ball to the right side of the first baseman. He dives over and gets it for the third out. So they get 1 big hit, but it's trying to runner there. We had no errors, and we had 1 big strikeout with a runner on third base. So no errors committed. So after 3 complete innings, it's still Los Fresnos 2, Vela 1. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you. Amoranita Bakery, open 7 days a week in Edinburg, located at 1102 West University Drive, Suite B. How about breakfast, lunch, supper, cakes, sweetbread, all the good stuff. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's La Morenita Bakery in Edinburg. Wow!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the fourth inning. Believe it or not, almost half the game has gone by, and it's still 2-1. Los Fresnos over the Vela SaberCats. Once again, let's thank our sponsor, Joe. Thank you very much to Memorial Funeral Home, and we'll get to the commercials later. Armando Guerra, the JP candidate. Armando Guerra, I'm sorry. Martin Farm and Feed, we talked about their story. City Commissioner David Torres, also Mayor Richard Molina, and our board member, Mike Faria. Also our District Attorney, Ricardo Rodriguez, Trey Palacios, La Morenita, and who am I missing? J-Merc Designs, Jacob, Caleb, Denise, and JJ, thank you very much. Guzman Construction, Cordon's Taste of Chicago, and Tough Turf Landscaping and Ground Maintenance. Here we go. Second pitch coming up. A strike. It'll be 0-2.
Galvan definitely settled down.
Have they ever settled down? And you know what? What better way did you talk about it, Joe? If you're going to get to a lefty, you better do it quick. Because when they settle down, they're tough. You remember your days where you have to swing the bat quickly, because if not, you were in trouble. Here we go. 0-2 coming up. Good pitch. A little low maybe and outside. I don't know.
They're dominating with that breaking ball. That breaking ball is working for both pitchers.
There we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, 2-1. It's the Falcons over Robert Vela SaberCats.
Top of the fourth.
And there's a curve once again for a strike. It's a little changeup. If you ask me, that he gets in there.
Beautiful pitch.
So it's a good pitch. It's strikeout. That's 7 in a row sat down by Galvan. And you know, I talked about it. I've been fortunate enough to see him pitch a few games this year. And that's his style of pitching. Once he settles down, watch out. He'll give you 9 innings if you need him. Here we go, 1 out. It'll come up now with batter.
You said he signed with UTRGV?
Yeah, he's a signee for UTRGV. Strike 1.
Albert Morales, you remember?
Carlos Perez batting with Sebastian Ledesma in the hole, and followed by Gallegos. We need to get to him. Right now it's 1 out, 1 strike.
Another alum over here, Albert Morales. He's coaching here for
Coach.
Yeah, the Falcons.
There's the pitch, and another strike. Whoa, this boy is in a groove.
He's dealing.
He's dealing now. Yeah. Here we go. 0-2. 0-2, and it's again. Once again, it's Perez at the plate, number 12.
As Harry would say, holy cow.
Holy cow.
How do you spell donut backwards?
Good luck. I have trouble spelling. I don't have trouble eating it backwards. I'll tell you what. I don't know about spelling it.
You are looking light.
Thank you, Edgar. Here we go. 0-2. Galvan takes the sign. Batter settles in. Here comes the pitch. It's a fly ball to the catcher. Major league fly ball.
The ball's coming back at him.
Made a great play for high school. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a tough play.
Not only is it a tough play for a high school player, how about for a high school freshman?
Yes, definitely. That's
high
a tough
school freshman.
play.
That's Perez, a freshman. The wind, with the spinning around, and as high as it went, that's a tough play. Good play there by the catcher.
Well, he's got
bring
that
it up to the plate. Ledesma on deck, Gallegos, and we go to the top of the lineup once again. We're in the bottom of on the top of the fourth. I'm sorry, top of the fourth. It's still the Fresnos 2, SaberCats 1. Here we go. That's his number 5, the 8-hitter, Sebastian Ledesma. Ball 1, a little low.
I think that's his groove. First pitch, he's throwing it low and outside. He's done that to the last 2 batters.
Getting a little windy here, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the wind, but here we go. Now he goes high.
Feels like we're back in Chicago.
The Windy City.
Yes, sir.
2 balls, no strike. 2 outs, nobody on. He's the last guy to reach base that walked back in the second inning. A little high. Umpire's got it. He's got it.
3-0.
3-0. He's not going to give you that high strike.
Get on the plate.
So the last guy to get on was 8 batters ago, and that was Ledesma who walked.
Right there.
Puts it right down the middle for strike 1, 3-1. 2 outs.
Beautiful afternoon.
Beautiful. Now, if this wind would stop, it'd be amazing. Here we go. Low for ball 4, so it'll be a man on first. First guy to reach base of the last 9 hitters. And the last guy that did was him, Ledesma, with a walk back in the second inning. So it's go 2 outs, runner on first. It'll bring up to the plate Gallegos on deck, the leadoff hitter, Joseph Munoz. Little shout out going out to Donut Senior and Dad. I hope you're enjoying the game, man. Love you, buddy. Enjoy the game, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Both teams seem to settle down. Even the fans have kind of just sat back and said, hey, this is going to be a good game.
I want to throw a little shout out to my family.
There we go.
My
Go
wife,
ahead.
Cindy, my kiddos. They all play ball, and they love this game.
Strike 1 on the first pitch. Edgar, real quick, we got 2 outs, but Joe, I'm going to try and bring in the story after we get a chance of some accomplishments that's been said by a little girl we know. But we'll wait. Here we go. 0-1. Runner on first. He checks the runner. He comes set to his waist. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. Ball 1. Strike 1. All right. We got 1-1. Runner at first base. It's Falcons over the SaberCats 2-1. Top of the 4th. Comes to his waist. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Good pitch. He's got it. I mean, he lost it there for a minute, but it seems like he found it again.
Yes. Definitely throwing hard and throwing inside, moving his ball. He's hitting the plate, doing well.
Gallegos, number 9 hitter, batting leadoff guy, Munoz in deck.
Look at
And
that.
strike 3.
Fold him.
All right, so that'll close the inning. They managed to get a walk. They had a runner on first. That was it. So out of the last 10 batters, he's retired 9. The last guy that got on was the guy that walked with Ledesma. So after that inning, we had no hits, no runs, 1 walk, one runner left on base. It is 2-1 to the Fresnos. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Right back.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen.
And welcome back once again. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now it's Joe, Little Fresnos 2-1. Before we continue, guys, on this ballgame, Edgar, I want you to tell me a little bit of the success about this little girl you know.
Well, her name is Samantha Cordone, and she's played ball here. She's a Valley girl, and played 4 years under Coach Tressler, great coach. She just, there's a stigma out there about the Valley in general, and she went out to Schreiner University and actually broke the hitting record that's been held up for 15 years, and she's broken it. She's got 167 hits in 4 years. On top of that, she made the president list pretty much all 4 years. So she kept her grades and broke a record. Like I said, it was a huge record. They are honoring her over it, and I'm very proud of to have coached her and to be her dad. And I got to give a lot of credit to my son, Edgar, who also went out there and did a great job. He would spend hours and hours with her hitting.
All right, thanks, Edgar. We'll get back to that in a minute. Right now, first pitch was called a strike. We're back at action here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And it's another strike called. He thought it was a little high, but it was called a strike.
1-1.
So it's 1-1, I'm sorry. 1-1 is a count. Edgar, that's something to be proud about?
Oh, my God. A little bit.
Hey, attaboy.
I'm proud of all my kids, though.
Exactly. That's the way it should be. Here we go. 1-1 to Galvan. Galvan takes the next pitch for a strike. Both pitchers have settled down, ladies and gentlemen. Right now it's Galvan batting. On deck, it's going to be Ramsey. And after Ramsey, it's going to be Esquivel.
So who gave you that name,
Martinez. Donut was Joe Prado, a classmate. We were in 5th grade. We were walking home, and he says, "You know what? I don't like your name, man." He says, "Your name's Donato. Where'd you get that from?" He says, "Can I just call you Donut?" So we started at 5th grade. Next thing you know, my name's Donut. So Donut Senior. I'm sorry, Dad, but that's what you're known as, Donut Senior. Here we go. Ground ball to the shortstop. Good scoop, good throw. Got him at first base.
Play.
So a 6-3 play to start the bottom of the 4th inning, retiring Galvan, the pitcher. It'll bring up to the plate Ramsey Amador. On deck will be Martinez. If needed, it'll be Navarro.
Great play by the shortstop. You see his feet. He had got his feet aligned with the first base, and he threw the ball with authority. Threw it hard.
All right, so it'll bring up one down here in the bottom of the 4th and bring up to the plate Ramsey Amador. Nobody on. No count on the batter. Here comes the first pitch. Amador ready. It's low for ball 1. Hey, gentlemen, it's great to see a high school kid have a rough first inning and just turn the game around and settle from both sides. Great job, pitchers.
A lot of ground balls throughout the game.
Ball 2, trying to take one for the team there. It seemed like if Amador didn't mind leaning into that one, but it didn't get him in the legs. So it'll be ball 2. Ball 2, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning once again. Real Sports Live, thank you very much. I'm enjoying it. I love this. Takes a mean cut on an 0-2. We talked about it. That 0-2, to me, the batter's still a little bit anxious. He thinks he's going to get something good. And he's fine. So it was 2 balls, no strikes, and he took a mean cut, came out empty. Here we go. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I think we're taught that, that get ready for that next pitch.
Yes. Ball 3, 3-1. Hey,
this is another great pitch right here.
Tomorrow on the girls softball, you're going to be out there, Edgar, at Kingdom with Roy Montero, throwing a little choke at me saying, "Pura hielera." You're right. I was like, "You're from La Hielera?" And he said, "No, I knew that's where you grew up." So a little shout out going out to La Hielera. Foul ball. Now we're full for Amador. The count is full.
I think it's going to be a great game out there tomorrow night.
It should be good. 2 out of 3 also?
2 out of 3. And
7 o'clock both games?
7 o'clock start, yeah. And 12 o'clock the next day.
Oh, Saturday at noon.
Saturday at noon.
All right. With that, and again, you're going to be seeing on Real Sports Live. A strikeout. Great pitch by the lefty.
Oh.
Wow. I am impressed.
Tell you what, he's got him up front. As you can see him leaning. All day.
Off balance, swinging, taking that cut.
Yeah.
All right, it'll bring up our next batter, our first baseman, Eric Martinez, number 34, playing first base. Batting 5th. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside low corner. Good pitch. 0-1.
These guys take some hacks. They got to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play a little bit more. Make some more contact.
There we go. Second pitch.
There it is.
There's some contact, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be gone. I'm telling you right now, Crawford, see, that's a home run. Home run by Eric Martinez, and I saw him hit one last week. It just about went the same, but he takes his cuts. I talked about it earlier in the game. He takes a cut when he does. And tying the game at 2, it is Eric Martinez with 2 outs after retiring 2 batters, gets a long home run to make it 2-2 for the SaberCats.
Yes.
Edgar, did he get that? Did he
Well,
hit it?
I'll tell you what, he did choke up a little bit. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
He choked up on the bat a little bit to try to put it in play, reached out, drove the ball. He's a big boy. And
big boy.
You know, with a little help right here with the wind, he crushed it out in left field.
Joe called it a little bit before me, Joe. I can already hear you yelling. So, but Joe made the call on that one. I wasn't too sure because, like Edgar says, I saw him hit it. Joe saw it going. But when he made the contact, it seemed like he reached out a little bit.
Yeah, he reached.
But he got a little shout out going out to Mr. Palomo from our ECISD Transportation Department. Shout out going to Palomo. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. And thanks for being here, Palomo. Good seeing you, buddy. I know you need a cap. Hey, this guy got a little pissed off and threw a strike. I didn't see it go by.
Yeah.
That's the fastest pitch I've seen him throw.
He's throwing hard. Well,
he threw that one. He's
maybe a little upset about the home run.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He brought that one in for one strike.
That pitch right there is the one that's getting him.
Yeah. Another strike.
That breaking ball is really tailing away from them.
Navarro, the batter, on deck is Torres. So it's 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, strike three. Great pitch by the pitcher. So after getting first 2 outs, we had a home run by Martinez that made it 2-2. So it was 1 run on 1 hit, 1 home run, no errors, nobody left on base. After 4 innings of play, it is right now the Los Fresnos Falcons 2, Edinburg Robert Vela SaberCats 2. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to Rio Sports Live.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today. The San Benito Chamber of Commerce proudly sponsors any Greyhound broadcast. Your chamber is a group of hometown businesses that provide your essential community products and services daily. Support the San Benito Chamber of Commerce that are your hometown businesses. San Benito Chamber members congratulate high school athletes, students, coaches, families, and teachers that enable success. Go Greyhounds. You make us proud. The San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Back here, RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you, and thanks again for joining us. We head to the 5th inning and nothing decided here. 5-5 ball game thanks to the Eric Martinez home run in the bottom of the 4th inning for the SaberCats of Edinburg. Vela makes it a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah,
Nothing
2-2.
decided. I said 5-5, right? Well, maybe that's a prediction.
I
told you I didn't think it would be a 2-1 game. Now, we'll go from there.
What happened to Donut? I guess he went to the concession stands?
To stretch, my friends. Yeah, concession stands calling his name. He wants to shout out to Mike and Manette in Edinburg, who are saying,
What's
go
up, Mike?
SaberCats. At the plate, standing in, Joseph Munoz hits it on the ground. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good play.
Munoz retired, 3 unassisted on the putout. And that's the way the 5th inning gets started for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Galvan has been on since the 2nd inning. Sat down 8 in a row at one time, walked the hitter, and now is on another string as it's 2 in a row as he's retired, and he faces Charles Chapa. Chapa stands in on the day, 0 for 2. Strikeout victim in the first. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. It was 2 runs in the 1st inning for the Falcons to get it started. A leadoff walk, a 1-out single, followed by a single. SaberCats, go ahead.
I think it was nerves in the beginning. To be honest with you, both pitchers were struggling a little bit. More Galvan, but I think they settled in. They got their pitches moving, and they're doing a great job right now.
These lefties, when they find their groove. 0-1 the count as a strike is into Chapa. He waits for the next one, standing in, batting second here in the 5th inning for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Game 1 of the best-of-3 series. Game 2 tomorrow. 2 night games on Thursday and Friday, and then they go to the Saturday afternoon. Good luck with that one, boys, if you're out here. in the beating sun, which is expected on that Saturday. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball up the middle. Second baseman gets to it, throws across, and not in time.
Wow, beat that out. A lot of speed there.
And now Salinas did everything about that he could do from a defensive perspective. That ball was right up the middle. It's a one out or single. Chop it aboard. It brings in J.J. Sanchez.
Yeah. He needed to use his body a little bit more to throw that ball, but other than that, he did everything he could.
1 on, 1 out. Sanchez steps in. Now, Sanchez was part of the fun in the first inning for the Falcons of Los Fresnos, as he had a 1-out single that drove in a run. A couple of throwing errors by the SaberCats in that first inning also assisted, not necessarily in run scoring, but runners moving up the base paths that allowed them to get in position to score runs on these hits. That one's low for a ball to J.J. Sanchez. Sanchez 1 for 2, singled, scored a run, drove in a run as he bats here in the fifth.
Standing room only now.
I was looking at that crowd. They are, and it's about 50-50. Blue and maroon, doesn't matter.
It's
They're
packed.
here.
It is packed out here.
Sanchez waits for the next one. Galvan brings it. Hard hit ball, foul. Look out down the first base side. Appreciate you watching us, my friends. If you're watching on whatever platform it may be, I ask you pay attention to the sponsors as we play them for you, because that's what's driving the ship. We've done nearly 400 games now on RioSportsLive.com. And believe it or not, they told me you're crazy after what I'd been through to try to pull this off starting in October. And I use the word poof, okay? P-O-O-F, all capital letters for proceed only on faith. And that's what I'm doing.
Doing a great job. Man, you're doing a great job, Joe.
Counts 1-1 as a throw over to first. Keeps Chapa close. He's being held on over there by Eric Martinez. Takes the lead again, Galvan. Now has to wait as Sanchez calls time, and they're doing whatever they can to now disrupt the flow of Galvan on the mound. Fans ask me a lot of times, what can I do to help? Well, I'm telling you right now, ball high. The best way to help Rio Sports Live is to watch the games, see the sponsors, and at the very least, just go into wherever they are and say, hey, I saw the game, thanks, I saw you were part of it.
Yeah, that's how I found out, you know. Donut came over to me and talked to me about it, and to be honest with you, I'm out here just helping out because, you know, that's something I enjoy, and I love this game. So that's what people need to do, get out there and help out, and also go see these sponsors.
2-1 pitch. Here's a foul ball.
It's over here, Joe.
I'm looking. I don't see it, though.
Watch your head there.
I'm looking, man. I never did see it, boys.
Yeah, it was right behind us. I had you. Don't worry. I'm a third baseman. I was ready.
Dude, that hit concrete right behind us here. I was an outfielder. I put as much grass between me and the batter as I could, and there was a reason for that.
I actually was going to throw Donut in the way.
Throw me a burger. I would have caught it.
Donut didn't even look up. He didn't flinch. That's a pitcher.
He's still eating.
That's a pitcher. He's like, man, if a pitcher gets hit, the ball hits him no matter what. It doesn't matter. That's a pitcher. They don't look up.
All right, let it go, guys.
Hey, somebody get a napkin for this guy.
2-2 the count to Sanchez. Stands in. I had someone ask why we're not zooming back out to see the pitcher. I'll explain that again. There's reasons for that. Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Great pitch. Breaking ball outside. Pulled away from it. That was an excellent pitch by Galvan.
7th strikeout of the game by Aaron Galvan. 2nd out of the inning. It brings in Hugo Sanchez. Now, friends, again, we could zoom out on the pitcher, but in some cases, coaches don't want us to display the entire view here. The pitcher, the batter. In some cases, they want a different angle. We have to cater to what the coaches are asking us to do on RioSportsLive.com. If not, we'll end up having to go audio only. We don't want to do that. Pitch coming is just misses for a ball. That's low.
Very good pitch. Very good pitch. Could have called it either way. 1 ball. No strikes. 2 away.
And then I see Joseph Cruz says, why not? You know they're getting scouted. My friend, I've been around this for 30 years. I know they're getting scouted. Everyone knows they're getting scouted, but in some cases, you have to cater to what the coaches ask. And again, I want to thank both school districts for assisting us in broadcasting this game. 1-1 the count as he went around on that.
Yeah, he tried checking.
Try to hold up.
Falcons with a runner down at first base and 2 outs. Sanchez has one of the 2 hits, now 3 hits for the Falcons in the game. That was back in the first inning. Waits, takes, ball 2.
Wow, that was close also.
Yeah, well, he tend to wait. We can call that high pitch after the second inning. In the first inning, he opened it up a little.
Yeah.
But then he's tending to call it low pitch.
Definitely.
Looking ahead to the SaberCat fifth, it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Hugo Sanchez stands in. He's a cleanup hitter for the Falcons. Waits, takes, strike call. 2-2.
Told you it'd be a tight game, and it is. 2-2 going into the bottom of the 4th.
We're in the 5th already.
Already in the top of the 5th.
It was a hot start to this game, but it's cooled off. It's a nice breeze blowing, and just a beautiful, beautiful outline to watch a baseball game. 2-2 the count to Sanchez. Galvan looks for his 8th strikeout. Misses low.
Good block.
Jody Ramsey Stadium. You remember that name there.
We need that big screen.
Three
we have
and
it right here.
We had a screen back there back then, Joe.
Did you ever see that, Joe?
What's that?
You had a screen?
No.
We had one of these in the outfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From like that light pole all the way to the end of the.
Nice.
That's to keep the ball from hitting the houses across the street.
Yeah, that's what it was for. But Edgar liked it over here in the gap. Edgar
hit his home runs away from the fence.
I went the other way.
He hit 8, he hit 6 that way.
3-2 the count now. Runner will get a good start here. He'll be off and running on the pitch with 2 outs. Chapa takes the lead. Galvan throws over there. That was almost by design. Base runner for the Falcons, and they haven't had many since that second inning. A walk and now this 1-out single here in the 5th.
Had their third baseman in for a minute.
2 runs on 3 hits. That's the same line score for both teams. Sanchez waits for the 3-2. Runner goes. Swing and a shot. That's up the middle. That's a hit. Into right center field. This might score a run. Here comes Chapa. He gets the third. They get the ball cut off. He's going to try to score. Play at the plate. Here's the throw. He is saved. 3-2 Falcons. Chapa gets the job done. Or Sanchez on the hit.
Big hit in the right spot. Right in the gap.
Bang, bang play at the plate. Chapa, I'm not sure they pulled him or if he ran through a stop sign.
He ran through it.
That was a close play at the plate.
He did. He ran through it.
I think he was out.
Donut thinks he's out. We'll have to watch the replay. We're working on instant replay on what we've got here. We'll have to go back and watch that later on.
We'll see you later on.
For Sanchez, his second hit of the game, second RBI. A big 2-out hit for the Los Fresnos Falcons. And again, I was trying to watch the third base coach. Chapa was at third base when the center fielder fielded the ball.
Fielded the ball, exactly, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he ran through a stop sign.
He did. I saw his hands go up. He tried to stop him, but I guess it worked out after all. So.
One of those, no, okay.
Runner on second. With 2 outs.
All right. Swing and a miss. 1 strike on George Villanfranco. That is a monster run here in this game. Villanfranco 0 for 2 on the day. Meanwhile, Sanchez took second on the throw. He's down in scoring position. Villanfranco waits, swings, misses, strike 2.
That's going to be a tough pitch to hit right there.
He pulled the string on that, had him out in front.
Excellent pitch. Pulling away from it.
Kristen Hernandez stands on deck. We're in the top of the fifth. Falcons led 2-0, 2-1, now 2-2, now 3-2. Next one coming to Villanfranco. Swing and a miss.
There it is again.
Drop, throw to first. K2-3, put out.
Ooh.
In the
That
inning.
was close.
That was close there. In the inning for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. They score 1 run. They do so on 2 hits. A big 2-out single off the bat of Hugo Sanchez. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 3-2. Falcons lead. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Lambari Tire Shop. Tenemos llantas nuevas y usadas de todas las medidas, socateras y de todo terreno. Balanceo y válvulas nuevas y no les cobramos por las llantas que nos dejen. Los esperamos en la 300 Carretera Militar.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Back here, bottom of the fifth inning, SaberCats back to the bat rack, and Falcons with a new lead. Donut Salinas rejoins us, sir.
Hey, Coach Joe, we're going to go in and thank some of our sponsors real quick, and we'll thank the other half after 1 out. So before the first out, we're going to thank La Morenita, J-Merc Designs, that is Denise, JJ, Jacob, and Caleb, Terry Palacios Law Office, Guzman Construction, Cordon's Taste of Chicago, Top Turf Landscaping and Ground Maintenance, and also Memorial Funeral Home of Edinburg and San Juan.
We again thank those sponsors. Some of them were able to assist us in getting some commercial content. Others were trying to work on some content. When I'm asked to get some stuff from other venues, sometimes that doesn't happen real well. So we're putting together what we can. We'll thank them. We'll have commercials we'll play as we continue to thank the sponsors that assisted us in this broadcast. Perez with a big swing, and now he's in the hole at 1-2.
All right, we
Check
got
that 1-1.
Yeah, 3-2 up by the Falcons. They got the bullpen going now, Joe. I think this team realized, hey, this game could be hard. So the bullpen up and going over here for the Falcons.
There's a strike called. Fans, I know you're watching this game, and I want to thank anyone that's assisted me in moving forward. You got to understand, in some cases, I'm training camera operators. We worked a long time at this. There's a ground ball to third, throw across on the money, 1 down. In this case tonight, coming back after his first year in college, Billy Watson from La Feria is getting his feet wet, and I mean in a big way, operating the camera. If you think it's easy, jump on the camera, and I'll let you do an inning. I got some fans giving us some grief on, well, he should have zoomed out here. He should have done that. It's not easy. But we want to thank Billy Watson. He's going to be involved in several of our broadcasts. He's going to assist you tomorrow on the microphone.
All right.
Here's the pitch coming. There's a strip ball 1.
Might have been outside, Joe, because that looked like a great pitch.
1 down here in the fifth.
Torres at the plate.
Torres has 1 for 1 on the day. Bats here in the fifth. Takes it high. And the fans groaning on every pitch.
Oh, my God. Here we go. You know it's a game when that's happening.
2-0 the count. Torres trying to get on board. Takes a strike.
That's a good take. Good take.
2-1.
Both teams, Joe, seem to me like that 2 balls, no strikes. They love to swing. That was, to me, I like both ways. Both teams, anybody playing the game to take that pitch.
Next one coming to Torres. Strike called, 2-2. All I can say is tomorrow, well, tune in. We got 4 games. We'll have 4 different camera angles. I already know what the camera angle is up in Kingsville. I've been there before. Here's the pitch coming. Swinging a check swing. That's a hit up the middle. 1-out single off the bat of Torres, and he just stuck the bat out, made some contact, and good things happen.
Yeah, exactly. Base hit up the middle. It'll bring up a runner on first with one out, and it's going to bring up to the plate. Who do you got, Joe?
We got Angel Salinas. Salinas on a sacrifice bunt his first time up was successful. And he'll now try possibly to put Torres in scoring position with Matt De La Cruz, a leadoff hitter, on deck.
Right-hander and a left-hander in the bullpen for Los Fresnos.
How long will they stay with Montemayor, who started it all? There's Salinas.
What a game, Joe. What a game. What a game. Just what the people wanted.
Salinas steps in. Torres takes the lead at first. Montemayor checks, throws to first. Leisurely throw, nothing doing. Torres stole third last time. He singled, was advanced to second on the sacrifice, ended up stealing third. Next one coming is a strike. There's a good question. Joseph Cruz says, who does the winner go on to face? My friends, Donut Salinas got a real good taste of what my life is like yesterday. And in a normal real world, I would be back home on a day like yesterday doing research on such things like that. I went from here. Well, we're going to get it. We're going to get it right now. We're going to get who the winner plays right now. Churchill Madison.
Churchill or Madison?
That's who it's going to be, the winner of that series.
They start tomorrow.
There's a pitch. Runner goes. Throw down and out at second base. Gallegos guns him down. Trying to steal was Torres. 2 outs in the inning.
And we're in the bottom of the fifth, and I'll tell you what, Coach, I think, went all in on this. And if something happens, nothing happens here, you have the top of the lineup for your last 2 innings. You have your last two innings, you're going to come up with the top of the lineup.
So nonetheless, they're going to get through the big part of the bats for the SaberCats.
Before this game's over.
Salinas now at the plate, 1-1, takes strike 2. It's now 1-2, Montemayor.
This guy really settled down real nicely.
He's allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. Swinging a ground ball to third. Big hop on the money. Inning comes to an end. A 1-out single wasted. Man lost on the base pass. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, no walks, nobody left. Man out stealing. We played 5. Los Fresnos leads Edinburg Vela 3-2. This is RioSportsLive.com.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
Lombardi Tire Shop. Tenemos llantas nuevas y usadas de todas las medidas, socateras y de todo terreno. Balanceo y válvulas nuevas y no les cobramos por las llantas que nos dejen. Los esperamos en la 300 Carretera Militar.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
Back here in FAR, Texas, we head to the 6th inning, top side.
Wow, top 6. Joe, believe it or not, we're in the 6th. We got 6 more outs for each team, and this game's going to be over. It's going to decide who's going to have the advantage tomorrow. And then, I mean, it's going to be a big game tonight.
Christian Hernandez will lead it off, followed by Carlos Perez, Sebastian Ledesma. Anybody gets on, Tony Gallegos, as this is the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Meanwhile, Aaron Galvan back to the mound for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. Thus far, Hernandez is 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch coming, ball low. And I'll tell you what, Hugo Sanchez got a 2-out single that scored a run. After that, you could see a much more determined Aaron Galvan on the mound as he put away Villanfranco in a hurry. See how he works on Hernandez here. 1-0 the count. And Hernandez tries to slow the pace a bit. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Michael Crespo says he's seen Madison play a couple of times. Says those kids can ball. Well, you don't get to the regional quarterfinals without being able to play.
without being able to play some good baseball. Here in the third round, we're seeing some good baseball. Super impressed with both pitching sides.
Most likely they'll head to Corpus for the next round. After this, here's the pitch coming. A little high. In the game, Galvan has struck out 7. Make that 8. As he works on Hernandez. 2-1 the count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
And Joe, it's so funny. We played the game so long that we called it from the beginning, these lefties. You better get to them while you can, because once they slow down, it's going to be tough.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Jason Hockma, photographer from Brownsville, Texas, gives me his card. I get a lot of those. Guys wanting to put galleries up on our site. That's coming. There's a strike call, and see you later. Galvan was his 9th strikeout of the game.
Wow, he settled down. Once again, it seems like if these guys, this coach has got the perfect time for those hidden runs or sending the runners, because twice, again, the leadoff walk, then when he sent the runner, the base hit, and then on this one, he sent the runner with a ball in the gap with 2 outs, and it was going to the go-ahead run here, and it was on the top of the 5th.
Brings in Carlos Perez. One of our sponsors is Cordone's Restaurant. We ate there yesterday, ate our lunch. I'm not going to tell you what they called our lunch. I'll tell you it was good. I don't care what they called it. It's got a nickname, but that's Cub fans.
Leave it to Cubby, yeah.
Cub fans will do that to you every time.
Yeah, and they
probably named it after a guy from St. Louis ate the meal the first time. I wouldn't doubt that. And it was good food, and I want to tell you, fans, I've been there a couple times. I tried their pizza. That's terrific. The burger yesterday was just as good. Want to make sure that you're in Edinburg, you stop by there. Again, that's how we thank our sponsors. That's how we keep these things rolling. Sponsors help us move this along. I've got it in place to cover many, 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 many games next year, my friends. Perez waits. Next one coming. Hard hit, foul ball. Out in front on that one. Count goes 1-1.
Oh, hit number. All right, here we go.
Looking for my number?
Yeah, I got it.
I'll give it out on the air.
Yeah, you got that. You want to give it out on the air, Joe?
I don't mind. 956-291-2538. Yes.
How about that?
I'm taking sponsors left and right if I can get them.
Good pitch.
There's a strike call. Hey, if you got a game or an event or a series or a tournament that you want broadcast, yes, give us a call as well, or check out an email. Send us an email.
Yeah.
I'm working with some.
How many games is that going to be, Joe?
Well, they've got 12 fields. I said I could cover 5, and that's 12 games a day on 5 fields. Now, I do that math. That's 60 games. That's 120 games broadcast here on Rio Sports Live in 2 days. And fans ask me, are you going to be busy in the summer? There's a fly ball in the short right field. That may be trouble. That's going to be caught. Nice play in second base.
Angel
Salinas.
Must be the name. Let me have that one. So that'll be 2 down, Joe.
2 down. And it brings in Sebastian Ledesma. Looking ahead to the 6th inning for the SaberCats.
Wow, Joe. If you wait 1 second, I'll beat you to that. If you had just waited 1 second,
all right.
I was just going to say it. But bring it on. What do you got?
Top of the lineup coming up for the SaberCats.
Wow, that was something.
So if Galvan can get through this, And right now, he's breezed through the first two. He's retired 3 in a row. Ledesma, though, has walked twice in the game.
Who got it going after the last batter to get on after 8 retired in a row? Was
It was Ledesma.
Ledesma walking the second.
Sitting down there in the 8th spot in the lineup. Couple of walks, fastball in there. That misses. Wow, ball 1. Do we cover football games? Well, we're going to be covering football Saturday night. Tell you about that after this next pitch. Ledesma takes it low. We're going to be in 2 spots Saturday night. We're going to be in Corpus Christi covering IWFA football, which is full contact women's football.
Oh, that's something else.
On Saturday night in Corpus. That's a team out of San Antonio, which is lights out terrific. They've got some women there that are, I was looking at their roster, 6'2", 220, 6'3", 240 athletes that can play the game of football. So we got that covered on Saturday night. Also in Harlingen, the RGV Vixens are taking on the Harlingen Honeys, and we'll be broadcasting that game as well. 3-0 pitch, strike call.
I'll tell you what, Joe, that first pitch that we all said strike and the umpire said ball at the pitcher right now. How much is going to bother him, we're going to find out right now.
Next one coming, that's ball 4. Third time in the game that Sebastian Ledesma walks.
Pinch hitter.
It is.
Alex Salas.
Alex Salas will hit. So Salas will hit for Tony Gallegos.
He's an infielder and a pitcher. Coming in a pinch hit.
Uh-oh, here we go. Rio Sports, assuming coverage grows next year in San Antonio, will there be opportunities for more commentators? I will be hiring, let me put this out there right now. If all goes right, which is right now it's on track, I'll be looking for a minimum of 40 play-by-play guys to go full-time, 40 statisticians, and a minimum of 40 camera operators. That's my goal within the next 30 days. I'll make that announcement. If all goes right, which again, it's now in place, we are looking to cover in the Rio Grande Valley. I can let this out. This will be my first time I talk about this. 190 games per school in the Rio Grande Valley. Do the math, my friends. That's 12,000 games that Rio Sports Live can bring you next year.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Small steps to something big. That's what I've been saying from day one.
Wow.
We're coming. We're coming. Pitch coming. Swing and a miss to Salas. Salas at the plate. If he can get on, it's top of the order time for Los Fresnos, and they've already got a couple of 2-out hits meaningful here in this game, including the RBI that has them on top. Salas waits, ball.
Ball.
1-1.
I like that one. Ball.
That's the radio in me.
That's the ball player calling the game.
1-1.
1-1. Here we go.
I wouldn't take one that close. I'm just telling you right now. I was a hitter. I had a bat in my hand for a reason, and I was going to use it. Ball 1. Now ball 2. I took the Manny Sanguillen approach. I can talk to you, and you'll remember Manny Sanguillen. He wouldn't strike out for anything. He wouldn't walk for certain. 2-1 to count. Pirates catcher back in the day.
Back in the days.
Here's a 2-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a foul ball.
He hit that twice. Believe it or not, he hit that ball twice.
You can do that standing in the
strike box
zone.
Yeah. Bullpens could been cut down to one righty warming up in the bullpen.
For the Falcons?
For the Falcons. We'll see what the coach is going to decide to do. If he's going to keep his lefty, who's gone a strong 5 innings.
Salas waits for the next one. Galvan checks the runner at first. That's Ledesma. Brings it to Salas. High. Now a full count. There is activity on the
number 20
side. Who is
number
that?
21 Hernandez over on this side warming up for the Falcons.
Salas at the plate. Thanks for the kind words, Michael Crespo. The neatest thing about it as far as expanding the coverage is that it's not just the big schools, it's the little guys too.
Wow.
This all started with the San Perlitas, the Santa Marias, who make these runs, and I did it. I worked for Channel 4 for 6 years. We weren't able to cover them very often.
And that was a great coverage you did there, Joe. Thank you very much for all that.
Ball misses, and that's a walk.
With the leadoff man coming up, so it's going to bring up Munoz to the plate with 2 outs, 3-2, top of the 6th.
They're going to keep Galvan in the game, maybe not.
Yeah, he is.
They're going to give a little extra time for warm-up. I should take a break. We're going to get a pitching change. We'll wait. I'll wait for Blue, who's right there. He will walk out. Now he does. And as he does and breaks him up, we'll probably see the coach come out of the dugout.
Now it's a lefty. You might want to wait for the right-hander. Coach, I'm thinking.
This is Munoz. Munoz walked in the first and then struck out in the second.
Edgar, would you go lefty on lefty? Bring in the reliever and have a righty go against the lefty? Lefty, all right. Yeah, and those 2 on base got on with a walk.
Munoz walked in the first and scored a run. Now the question becomes, if he misses a couple of before you change the pitchers. 1-0 pitch, Munoz taking all the way, strike call.
And again, I don't mean to keep on going back to it, that everybody understands does a strike. And it's just part of the game. He needs to learn to adjust to that and not.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 2 out. 6th inning action. Los Fresnos would love an insurance run here. A little pop-up into short left field. That may be trouble. Shortstop going out, makes the play. And how about the range for Ramsey Amador? He just saved a run.
Yep, great play by Amador to stop, to kill the inning there with 2 runners was going. It was going to be an in-between. He made the catch. The left fielder had no chance on that ball.
We have played 5.5, and the Los Fresnos Falcons lead this one 3-2. 1, 2, and 3 in the lineup, though, coming up for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. This is RioSportsLive.com.
La Morenita Bakery, open 7 days a week in Edinburg, located at 1102 West University Drive, Suite B. How about breakfast, lunch, supper, cakes, sweetbread, all the good stuff. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's La Morenita Bakery in Edinburg. Wow.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history.
We're going to get a commercial in, don't worry. Well, Rotary just got chipped. All right. My problem's there, Rotary. I was so excited we're going to get the Cordon commercial in there. I had to wait because of the YouTube. They're going to pull it. I'm telling you right now.
All right,
it's
here
a
we go.
great commercial. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. SaberCats of Edinburg Vela down 3-2. Sidearm pitch in there for strike 1 to Matt De La Cruz. Thus far in the game, Montemayor, Victor, giving up the 2 runs on 4 hits, struck out 4. Foul ball, quickly ahead in the count, 0-2 to De La Cruz. De La Cruz, Nico Rodriguez, Aaron Galvan, anybody gets on, Ramsey Amador. Welcome again to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is game 1 of the best of 3 series. Los Fresnos Falcons taking on Edinburg Vela's SaberCats. Tomorrow night, 4 different games coming your way. De La Cruz, another
Heads up.
sidearm. There's a foul ball out of play.
I saw that one, Joe.
He watched that one, my friends. Donut looked up for a ball.
I'm done with my hamburger.
Next one coming. That's away for a ball.
And Joe, in every inning, I think the biggest out is going to be that first out. You got to get that first out in every inning. Again, the third one is just as important, but that break out, that first out is the biggest out for me. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2-2. There we go again. Bullpen going, both righty and lefty, and the Falcon side. I think this big out is going to determine whether this gentleman stays in the game.
2-2 pitch. De La Cruz takes it outside. Ball 3. Big groan from the crowd.
Here it comes. He's going to decide whether he stays in the game or not. You give me an out, I think you stay. You don't, I think you're out. We'll wait and see. Full count.
De La Cruz has a hit today. He doubled in the first, scored a run, struck out in the third. 3-2 count. My dad said bet a nickel it'll be a foul ball. Let's see. That's a foul ball. Maybe a play over there. First baseman makes the chase and drops it.
Man, he had a chance. He had an out. He had a chance. He had an out. You never want to give a good hitter a second chance.
Especially a leadoff hitter. Especially a leadoff hitter.
You don't want to make that mistake. Now, we'll see what happens. Here we go. Never do you want to do that.
Montemayor.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. That's
that's
good.
Up. Would you have done that as a pitcher?
No. I'm being honest. We're being honest here.
3-2. God, I wouldn't look at the pitcher. If I was the fielder, I knew better. If I ever dropped one out there, and I did, I dropped my 1 or 2 here or there. Ball 4. There's a leadoff walk.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
De La Cruz on board, and we'll see how the Falcons play this.
Double barrel, they're shooting over here. Double barrel.
Brings in Nico
Righty
Rodriguez.
lefty.
That means they're
brings up Nico.
Rodriguez. Go ahead.
Nico has bunted him over once already. Did it 2 weeks ago. Now, do you go for your big inning or do you bunt him over? You got to bunt him over, Edgar? No. Open. Let him. Would you give him one swing at least? One swing at least to one of your best hitters?
Man, I don't know. Small ball works so often.
Here we go.
You got guys that can. He's going to swing. He takes this ball or strike. 0-1.
One strike, no balls. Come up to Nico. Runner at first base. Pick off play. Back safely. 1-1. 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Falcons over the SaberCats. 3-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th.
Rodriguez
Nobody out.
Waits. Next one coming. Montemayor misses ball 2.
Maybe a good time to take one for the team.
1-1. That was
Throw your shoulder in there, Nico.
Especially that off-speed stuff. I'd let that hit me.
Hey, enjoy the game, Dad. Love you, buddy.
He can change this game around.
1-1 the count. Runner at first base as the tying run. Throw to first. Back in time.
The Whistler was here.
Somebody's
the Whistler.
The Whistler. You remember that guy?
I do.
You do? Oh my God!
I had to cover many a game. Remember when the White Wings and company were still around.
All right. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Conference on the mound.
Wow, what a game! What a game, guys! I love this, Joe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
worries,
man.
My friend. No worries.
This is heaven, eh, Edgar?
Yes, it is. Watching the ball game, sitting here and talking about it.
2 balls and a strike.
I can already hear ourselves on Saturday.
I hope these guys are as interjected tomorrow when I'm not here running the computer. You might hear a little nervousness going on, fans, because again, it's not easy. I do appreciate Donut Salinas and Edgar Cordone assisting me here. 2-1 the count. The pitch coming. Hard hit ball in the hole. Shortstop diving play. Throws to first. Not in time. Everybody's safe.
Infield hit for Rodriguez to make it runners in first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th with number 3 batter coming up, Galvan, the pitcher, who might want to make up for his little wildness.
He can help his cause here, but will he face Victor Montemayor, or will we see a pitching change? Look at the hair.
Guys, oh my God.
Wow.
Is this real? Hey, shortstop. What a play, man. Let's give a little credit there to the shortstop
Carlos
on an
Perez.
unbelievable play that almost turned into an out.
It would easily be first and third. Had
Easily,
Perez not got
right.
to that
If you had
ball.
not dove for that ball there. Now, then we talk about the two hops you're going to get. He knew that ball could only go in one spot. It was going to be right there where his glove was. Great play, shortstop.
They're going to stick with
Not with this little animal. Sorry. But
Galvan at the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Drove in a run with a sacrifice fly and takes ball 1.
And again, from what I'm seeing, they're starting to see him now. They're starting to see where he's coming from, what angle he's bringing his arm. They studied him well, I think. So
1-0 the count. Galvan takes it
take
inside.
one for the team.
Ball 2.
Another chance of taking one for the team there.
2-0.
It's important that these guys tag up, too.
Yeah, move the runners, whatever you do.
Galvan at least wants to put this ball in play on the right side of the infield. Takes it low, ball 3, and now Montemayor struggling.
You got to take
hitter
2
stands
pitches.
on deck.
You got to take 2. I got to take 2 pitches no matter what, Joe.
As a pitcher, what would you do? Would you lay it in there?
I'd call the coach and say, can you get somebody?
Don't you have 2 guys warming up right now? Ball 4.
Low and inside. Questionable call.
Falcon fans don't like it, but it was a ball nonetheless.
He didn't want to walk. You wanted to stay there and hit, but you get down. You wasn't going to get anything good to hit. Here comes the coach from the Los Fresnos waiting for the guy to step on first base. Then he'll walk in. There he does. He steps on base. He's maybe going to wait for the umpire to go in. Then he'll go in.
That may do it for Victor Montemayor.
What a job. What a job.
A single and a walk has loaded the bases. And now for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela, they're not just looking at an opportunity to tie this game. This is this big bottom of the 6th swing. I've seen it so often. You score 2, you get 3 outs, and you get out of here with a win.
And a win that was hard earned if they do.
I've seen
if
it
they
happen
do
a
get
lot.
it.
Falcons right now on top. They would love to get a double play here.
And the coach is doing the right thing again. Everybody get their positions. Now he's going to call. He's going to wait to announce the batter.
Because it is a right-handed hitter coming up.
All right, now we go.
Ramsey Amador. And now we'll have a pitching change. We'll tell you who it is after this. Watch this one. This
Joe,
is
real
Cordon.
quickly,
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
let me give this pitcher a round of applause. Because you know what, Joe?
Yeah, hey.
This guy did a great job. This guy nobody gave him a chance. So if he's going to pull him out, I'm giving a round of applause. I don't know if he is now. Is he?
Victor Montemayor, he stays on the mound
He stays
now.
on the mound.
If they got, well, the guys are warmed up, right? There's no one throwing.
Yeah,
so
there's nobody throwing, but
we'll keep it right here just in case this isn't a pitching change.
Wow.
If it's not, that means that's a lot of confidence in one Victor Montemayor.
Now, before the inning, did I call it that he was done? He's done a great job, man. Hats off, man. Hats off. But it seemed to me like they were getting to it. There was when remember, our leadoff batter was 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he ended up walking after a dropped.
After a drop hop foul. And this is the.
What started it? The drop foul ball.
This is only the first 2 walks of the game issued by Montemayor. And there's a long conference on the mound.
And he's going to leave him.
He will leave Victor Montemayor on the mound.
Wow.
Long conversation there.
It's still this game.
Is that one of those where Montemayor talked his way back into the game? You never did that, did you, as a pitcher?
Oh, that I did. That I did. Coach, come on. If they're going to beat me, let them beat me. I don't want – and let me tell you what. I'm not going to say any names. First game of the season, Joe, we lose 7 starters. I come back as a senior. I'm up 7-3 against Carroll in Corpus Christi Moody tournament. And they pulled me out. He goes, I might need you during the tournament. He pulled me out. I'm going to make the story so quick. I come out. The guy walks 3 and then puts the full count. So with the bases loaded, runners are going, 2 outs. Wild pitch. They score from second. I lose 8-7.
Wow. Amador steps in. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Oh, that's a balk. We got a time. That's a balk.
He called time first.
Well, the player did, not the umpire. The player called
I think
time.
the umpire gave him time.
Now he did after the pitcher stopped.
Yeah, that's going to be an argument.
Yes, it is. But, again, he already made the call that I called time. But he didn't call time until the pitcher stopped. Am I right, Edgar?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm an umpire. I mean, we did collegiate baseball and stuff. And he never should have allowed the pitcher to start his motion. Once he started his motion, you can't call timeout. He called it when he saw him stop.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Amador at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out the third and the first, struck out in the fourth. Batting here in the
bottom sixth
and takes ball 1. There's nowhere to put him.
Twice he's tried to take it one for the team. That was a good reach. He put his knee inside there, see if he would hit his knee, and it didn't.
Infield playing in at the corners for the Falcons, so anything hit the first or third is coming home. Swing and a miss at a low pitch.
Yeah.
1-1 the count.
Helped him out right there. 1-1 the count.
Montemayor.
Yeah, he did. He's
working here in the 6th inning, trying to keep the Falcons on top. He's got to do some magic here. The 1-1, low, ball 2. A lot of ways that run can come across to tie this game for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. 2-1 the count. Falcons out of District 32 6A.
Wow, what a game.
And here's the pitch. Low, ball 3. And we talked about this yesterday in the truck, my friend. If I was a hitter, and I was, 3-1 count, that's my pitch.
That's your pitch.
That's.
And as a pitcher, I don't want to get here. I already got here. Now you don't only, as a batter, here's where I used to coach a little high school baseball, and you pick a spot. If it's there, you take it for a ride. If it ain't, you still got another one, no matter what.
This is the cleanup hitter.
He's got to give you 2 pitches, no matter what.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. A fly ball ties this game. Yes, if it's anywhere in an area where you think the ball's going to be, unleash a mighty swing.
Home run leader. That's him.
He stands in. Amador. 3-1 the count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fastball low by Montemayor. Amador wasn't cheated. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, my dad told me when I was an usher, bet a nickel with your fellow ushers every time it's 3-2 and you'll win a lot of nickels. And back then, 2 nickels got me a pretzel. And I would go home having ate a lot of pretzels at the ballpark.
Well, 2 nickels get you something?
2 nickels got me a pretzel.
No,
yes,
now
sir.
will they get you something?
Right, yeah, they'd laugh at me. That won't pay your tax, sir. That won't pay your
Not
tax.
even the taxes on the pretzel.
No, we would wipe seats as ushers. We would try to get. Here's a 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 call. Big pitch by Montemayor. 1 down. Amador caught looking on a 3-2 pitch. And here comes Eric Martinez. Now Martinez on the day has a home run.
He's going to take his cuts. Watch out.
His home run in the 4th tied this game at that time, 2-2.
Great call, Coach. Great call, man. Left him in there. I think this coach decided this is his game.
Montemayor came back from a 3-1 count to catch Amador on strikes. 1 down. Martinez now stands in. 1 for 2 on the day with a home run and an RBI. Swinging a ground ball past third into left field. 1 run scores. Here comes Rodriguez. He'll try to score. He's in. SaberCats lead on the 2 RBI single by Eric Martinez.
3 RBIs by Martinez on the night. 3 RBIs by Martinez himself tonight.
First pitch swinging. Martinez delivers his 2nd hit of the game.
We didn't even see the switch, but I believe that was a pinch runner. That wasn't Nico scoring on the base hit, was it? Now, is Nico out of the game, or can the starter return? The starter can return, the reliever?
Yes, in baseball, yes.
So the reliever can return into the game?
Yes.
All right, that was my question right there. All right, so it's going to be now 4-3. The SaberCats take the lead in the bottom of the 6th with still only 1 out, runners in 1st and 2nd. What a great job this kid has done, man. My hat's off to him, no matter what.
Got a pinch hitter coming in, number 8 for the SaberCats.
Number 8, it's going to be
Jonathan Navarro. Yeah, left fielder.
Yeah.
Jonathan Navarro, the left fielder. Mark Escoval, the DH, had been hitting for him.
Don Navarro will swing the bat. Torres on deck. What a hit. First pitch, he didn't even hesitate.
He didn't wait.
Like you said, well, you got a bat, what do you want it for? What do you want a bat for if you go up there with a bat? You better use it. Wow, what a game. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Joe, thank you very much. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to our sponsors, especially Board Member Mike Farias, our Mayor Richard Molina, our City Commissioner David Torres, our DA Ricardo Rodriguez, Martin Farm and Ranch, Armando Guerra running for Justice of the Peace. We have Memorial Funeral Home, Tough Turf, Cordon's Taste of Chicago, Guzman's Construction, Terry Palacios, J. Merck Designs, and La Morenita. JJ, also Denise, Jacob, Caleb, and Jay.
We want to thank every one of those sponsors, and they have assisted us here greatly. Pitch coming, strike called, 1-1 now to Navarro. Looking ahead to the 7th, it's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Sabercats of Edinburg Vela have jumped on top for the first time tonight. There's ball 2.
Wow, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a night. What a crowd. You couldn't ask for a better thing to do tonight.
Next one coming. Low, ball 3. Inning started with a walk. That one came around to score. Then a single. Then a walk.
The drop fly ball. I'm sorry.
Foul ball.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I keep on. I mean, poor kid. I mean, he's trying.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Navarro. Tomorrow night we'll be in Roma. Tomorrow night we'll be in Los Fresnos. Tomorrow night we'll be in Sinton. Tomorrow night we'll be in Kingsville. 4 games coming on Real Sports Live. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. He got under it into short center field. Catch is made. Runner tags. Heads to third. Strong throw. See you later. What an arm displayed by J.J. Sanchez. He kind of looked at the runner as if, really?
You're going to go?
And then gunned him.
Yeah, and he sure did gun him down.
That's an outfielder.
Then that was a run just by Galvan himself. The coach still there disbelieved that he can't believe his runner tagged up on it.
8-5 on the double play. The inning comes to an end. And how big was that throw out? In the inning for the Sabercats of Edinburg Vela, they'll score 2 runs. They'll do so on 2 hits. The big one, a 1 out, 2 RBI single off the bat of Eric Martinez. We head to the 7th. Sabercats now lead 4-3. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Oh yeah, baby. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
La Morenita Bakery, open 7 days a week in Edinburg, located at 1102 West University Drive, Suite B. How about breakfast, lunch, supper, cakes, sweetbread, all the good stuff. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's La Morenita Bakery in Edinburg. Wow. For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
We're back.
Hey, what a game, Daddy. I hope you're enjoying it, Dad. Love you. And you couldn't ask for a better game. Nico had a great game. And it's not over yet. Again, it ain't over till you know who starts that thing. But for right now, it's 4-3. Sabercats go up in the bottom of the 6th. 3 outs away from putting out a victory. We have a new pitcher on the mound, and you want to take over, Joe?
Andre Martinez will step in on the mound for the Sabercats of Edinburg Vela.
The coach says he'll come and talk to me. Do you want to do that after the game?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, sir. After the game, I'm going to need you to go get Coach Perez. He said he would do it.
And we have got the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Charles Chapa, J.J. Sanchez, and Hugo Sanchez. And these guys have been instrumental in everything done tonight for the Los Fresnos Falcons.
We can't put them through here, Joe.
First guy up, Charles Chapa. Now, again, these guys have been instrumental. How about Chapa? 1 for 2. On deck, J.J. Sanchez, 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Behind him, Hugo Sanchez, 2 hits, 2 RBIs.
Wow.
So of all the runs scored, the
right
Falcons, the guys that are hitting right here to start this 7th inning. They'll go against the new pitcher, which is Andre Martinez. Martinez takes over for Aaron Galvan. Galvan went 6 innings, struck out 10, allowed the 3 runs, 4 hits in the game. It was walks that was his downfall. 6 walks issued in the game. Martinez at the plate is Chapa. First pitch, strike called.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I've always thought that the big out is going to be that first out. That big out is going to be that first out.
Chapa at the plate, waits for the next one. Strike 2 call. Martinez comes in throwing strikes.
Joe, wow, man.
Sorry.
Man, we're seconds away, man. But exactly, as a pitcher, you come in, you better get in there and throw strikes. Good job.
I'm in the booth with a Hall of Famer. I got to talk a little baseball, okay? I got to sound like I know what I'm doing at times.
You sound just great, buddy.
0-2 pitch. Just misses for a ball.
Good thing he missed it. Yeah, good thing he missed it.
I was told when I came in, Kevin was telling me, he's like, you're going with some baseball royalty from Edinburg, okay? With Edgar and with Donut. He goes, you're in baseball royalty. I was like, thanks, Kev. Thanks for the pressure.
Oh, you're just right with us. You're right with it and not ahead of us. Don't worry about it.
1-2 the count to Chapa, trying to get on board. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
There's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. There's the biggest out of the game. That's the biggest out of the game. We thought he had gotten it when he got Amador with the bases loaded and struck him out. I thought that was the biggest out, but no, it came to this right here.
Brings in J.J. Sanchez. Sanchez on the day, singled, scored a run, drove in a run, and now a conversation happening.
That third baseman might be something in his eye or something. Got the trainer coming out. Check out.
And as a pitcher, that's one of the last things you want to have happen. You just struck out a guy, and don't talk to me.
Come on, man. I come in relief. I give you 3 strikes, 3 strikes out of 4 pitches, blow it by him, and here you call a timeout on me. You want to tell me how to get out of rhythm? You just did it, Coach. I'm sorry, Coach Perez. I'm sorry. But
third baseman, meanwhile, like, hey, if a ball's hit here, you'd like me to see it, wouldn't you? So that's a conversation there.
Well, oh my God. Explain it to me. You can't explain that to me, Edgar. You can't. I mean, my job is to come in here, let me get my rhythm, and let me just zoom, vámonos. The kid does that, and he says, time out. Time out. What's wrong with your eye?
Here's J.J. Sanchez.
God. Here we go.
Sanchez at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. Falcons, every hitter represents a tying run, and there's a ball that misses, ball 1. Sanchez facing Martinez for the first time. Martinez in relief for Galvan. We're in this 7th inning. Game 2 tomorrow night in Los Fresnos. We'll make the trip down Highway 100. Here's the pitch. Strike call.
1-1.
1-1 to J.J. Sanchez. Hugo Sanchez, who has been more of a thorn in the side of the SaberCats, stands on deck. He's got a couple of hits. J.J. right now trying to get on base. Andre Martinez brings it home. That one misses. Where? I don't know. Ball 2. 2-1.
Ooh, I love this.
If my coach told me to take that pitch, I'd have to close my eyes, literally.
You weren't going to take that.
And that's when the catcher's throwing it back, not the pitcher. I'd have to start if the pitcher's got the ball in his hands, I'm swinging. That's inside. Sanchez missed a chance of getting hit there.
Yeah, you got to take that for the team. You got to find a way to get on, and if there was a way, That was it right there. Because this
might have hurt. Might have hurt a bit.
Yeah, but it might hurt more if you don't get on.
3-1 count. Now will Sanchez get a green light here? Martinez spins it home. Ball four.
Good pitch.
Tying run aboard for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. And here's Hugo Sanchez. The cleanup hitter. Singled in the first, drove in a run. Single in the fifth, drove in a run, and you're going back to the third baseman calling time.
You want to break the rhythm again? You want to talk to your pitcher again or talk to a player? No.
Sanchez on base. Represents the tying run. And now we got, well, it's another pause before Sanchez steps in. Andre Martinez came in relief, quickly worked through Charles Chapa, struck him out. He's now walked Sanchez, has to work from the stretch, and here's time. Yeah,
their coach knows what he's doing. Their coach.
Falcon coach saying, all right, we got him a little off kilter, and now he's going to have to work from the stretch.
All right.
Let's let him think about this a little more.
Because he came in there real smooth. Threw 4 pitches, 3 were right by his first batter. So here we go. Umpire breaking up the meeting. 1 out. Running on first base. 4-3 ball game. Top of the 7th. Here at the regional quarterfinals.
Tomorrow night again, Donut Salinas and Billy Watson will be bringing you the exciting action of Game 2 of this series. Meanwhile, Edgar Cordone heads to Kingsville to try to assist us with the girls softball. I'll be heading to Sinton. Mario Reyna will be taking care of business. Here's a pitch. Strike called. Mario Reyna will be taking care of the broadcast of the McAllen Bulldogs in Roma. 4 games tomorrow
night. You mean
night.
Mario the pitcher?
Mario
that
the
took me out?
He was still talking trash to you. Sanchez at the plate for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. 2 for 3 on the day. Now time called. Andre Martinez on the mound. But this guy, Hugo Sanchez, all eyes on him at the plate.
2 hits already.
Wind blowing out. Swinging a shot up the middle. This may be 2. Safe at second, out at first. How about the speed of J.J. Sanchez? 6-3 on the put out, second out of the inning. They love the commercial.
They love it. Hey, Joe, before it ends here, I guarantee you we're going to let you know you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. We're not even going commercials with Cat TV and stuff.
We're plugging along, man. We're plugging along.
Coming. I can only imagine where it's going to go and how much better it's going to get. So for right now, as far as congratulations on what you're doing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is great, guys. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Once again, as you talk to people and let everybody know, get back to us, man. Let us know who you want to hear, who do you want to say hi to and everything. We'll do it for you.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a shot down the line, but a foul ball. That would have tied it. Vianfranco just missed.
Wow, wow, wow.
Michael Crespo says this is awesome. 3,200 in attendance here. They announced that.
3,200, you were right.
250 now in attendance on Facebook alone on Rio Sports Live.
Wow, that's great. It's unbelievable. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sponsors, once again. We'll continue to thank you tomorrow and Saturday and next week, hopefully. It all depends where we're going to be.
We're going to follow these teams as far as they go. Once they get to the state semifinals, the Final Four, then it kind of gets a little dicey on what they allow us to do.
Okay.
We can still broadcast, but there's a little change in what we got to do. We found that out with Santa Rosa. But we can cover them. We can cover them all the way through.
All right, here we go.
At the plate, George Vianfranco. 0-1 the count. Tying run at second base. 7th inning action, game 1 of a best-of-3 series. Vianfranco 0 for 3 on the day. Calls time. Landon Jennings says by tomorrow morning,
waiting.
Facebook views will be over 2,000 for this game. That's a guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
Vianfranco waits for the 0-1. Everybody on their feet for the Falcons in their dugout. Time calls. Martinez steps out. Falcons scored 2 in the first, another in the 5th. Ball misses.
Did it?
1-1. According to the scorebook, it did. 1-1. I don't call these things. I just report it. Okay.
Wow.
1 ball, 1 strike on Villanfranco. And that was a long time between pitches.
Coach.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a pop-up, a mile high, might do it. A lot of wind. Catcher will let it drop, and it's a foul ball. Heads-up play by the third baseman. Torreyes had the presence of mind. He thought the catcher had it played, but then when it hit, he called everyone off of that play.
Wow.
They called that a foul ball.
Yeah. Yeah, line don't touch it, the foul ball, but catch it.
Third base. 2 strikes on Villanfranco. That was an exciting strike.
Now, what happened the last time we dropped the foul ball? We scored 2 runs.
True. They just gave Villanfranco another at
Yeah,
bat.
they gave him new
an
life.
extra pitch.
That's called a little new life. Christmas on May, 17th?
Yep. JN Denise Mercado says there's 110 people watching over on our YouTube channel, 261 watching us live on Facebook.
Wow.
Now watch the numbers tomorrow. When you see, I'll send you a text.
Hey,
on how many people watch this.
Jacob, we got a job for you, man. Jacob, we need an engineer, don't we?
We do.
We need an engineer. Jacob, we need you soon, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Villanfranco with a new life for the Los Fresnos Falcons.
New life. That is right. That's Merry Christmas on May 17th.
One ball, 2 strike count. Villanfranco at the plate. Martinez comes set, checks the runner, and then steps off. Wow, there's a lot of time between pitches.
Right. Wow. And once again, you don't want to give a good hitter a second chance.
Villanfranco's got that.
Put him up, put him on. Nothing good.
It's a 1-2 count. You can
hit
waste
him.
a couple here, see if he'll
Yeah.
chase something. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check, swing, ball. Runner steals third. Sanchez stole that easy.
Well, I think he didn't want to throw it. He should have. I think he had him.
2-2 the count. On Villanfranco.
Hey, nobody hits on 2s.
2-2 the count.
Nobody hits on 2s? That's what Coach Al Ogletree. A little hello going out to Coach Al Ogletree. Thank you very much for what you did for me and Edgar back in the days.
One of the best coaches around.
One of the best coaches
I
around.
got to interview him several times.
Yeah, he's something else, man. Coach Reggie, I wish I could repeat the way you talk, Reggie, but I won't. But Reggie, thank you for everything also, Coach. Here we go, full count.
Here's the pitch, swinging a ground ball. That's a foul ball.
Did you see
2-2.
that runner from
Still
third?
2-2. He was chomping down the line.
I thought he was coming.
He may steal home.
I thought
2-2 count. Would you dare try to steal home?
2-2?
I've seen it before, my friend.
I saw Donald Gia do it with 2 strikes.
I saw Glenn
2
Brummer
outs,
steal
bunt.
it. I saw Glenn
Get
Brummer
out.
steal it for the Cardinals to put him in the playoffs in 1985 against the Mets. Donut ran into the donut shop faster than
You
that.
saw me stealing a hamburger, but you saw me stealing.
2-2 the count. The pitch to Villanfranco coming. Ball low. Great play by catcher Jaime Perez.
Oh,
That just saved a run.
yeah, little freshman doing up there. Now, coming up next is our pinch hitter that pinch hit the last inning. The guy that came to pinch hit.
Working from the windup, Martinez. Count is full, 3-2. There is a base open. Swing and a long one, deep left field. Adios, and the Falcons win on a walk-off.
No, bottom of the 7th.
Oh, 7th, I'm sorry.
Top
It's
7th.
not that big. Villanfranco with a 2-run shot. It's not a walk-off. Sorry, my friends. That's a 2-run shot. Falcons go up. He didn't miss on a 3-2
Oh,
pitch.
did he?
Woo!
Did he ever?
They mob Villanfranco.
Oh my God! What a game!
What did I say earlier? It was going to be 5-5 before we were said and done. Did I say that? It's now 5-4.
Coaches got something going over there.
Both coaches going at it. With that going on, we'll take a quick break.
Lombardi Tire Shop. Tenemos llantas nuevas y usadas de todas las medidas, socateras y de todo terreno. Balanceo y válvulas nuevas y no les cobramos por las llantas que nos dejen. Los esperamos en la 300 Carretera Militar.
Back here, let's get it back. We'll take a quick break there. Home run for the Falcons. Put them up 5-4. This is playoff baseball, my friends.
Coach got tossed. We got a coach that got tossed.
The Vela coach got caught?
No.
Falcons coach.
He's coming in here.
They may have got them both. I'm not sure. Home plate umpire still over there on the Vela side.
Maybe not. Maybe he's going to talk to his players.
5-4. Falcons went on a walk-off. Sorry, George Rodriguez. I got a little excited there.
That's all right. Taking over as the PSJA athletic coordinator.
Yep.
Guajardo, which is the right
he's
thing
right
to
on
do.
top of it.
Yeah, he's right on top of it.
it.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to that pop-up.
Pop-up.
That pop-up.
2 pop-ups here in the bottom of the 6th and the top of the 7th have led to the 2 biggest hits of the game.
Yeah.
They need to keep their composure because the game's not over.
Yeah.
This game's not over in a long shot, even though yours truly called it wrong. It's been 6 years since I've called baseball, okay? I can take a break.
Now it goes, how's the home plate umpire going to handle this? I tell you what,
He's
it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
Now, I want to address Ruben Lascano. Yes, I took a break because of the fact that, again, this is a big-time courtesy that I give to players, coaches, managers, athletic directors, umpires, officials. If anything extracurricular is going on, I'm taking a break because of the fact I've talked to these guys afterwards and they're like, hey, thanks. Because in the heat of the moment,
you showed.
Yeah, you showed me, and they're all competitors. We're all competitors. But in this case, I'm going to take a break every time, my friends. So here we are. We're in the 7th inning. We're in the top side of the 7th. Are the fireworks over, or have they just begun between these 2 teams?
Exactly. Good luck tomorrow.
Christian Hernandez will step in now and hit.
Strike 1.
Andre Martinez will have to regroup after giving up the 2-run shot. 2 down here in the 7th. Ball low, 1-1. On a 3-2 pitch, Vianfranco sent that a long way.
Oh, no.
Ball low.
Tomorrow.
Ball 2. Looking ahead to the SaberCat bottom of the 7th, it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters scheduled to hit. Next one coming. Ball 3. 3-1. There's that middle part of the lineup again for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the SaberCats in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch coming. Ball 4. That's a walk, and it brings in Carlos Perez. Perez at the plate on the day. Who hit the home run? It was George Vianfranco.
Yeah, the guy that was 2 for 2.
No, Vianfranco was 0 for 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Carlos Perez steps in.
Pinch runner, number 11.
For the Falcons?
Yes, sir. Lee Trevino.
Lee Trevino. Falcons, a walk and a home run. And a play that won't go as an error, but Donut, that a pop-up between the catcher and third baseman.
And we can go back to the way we got it going was
the
on
sixth
that
inning
fly
for the
ball.
for the SaberCats was a pop foul.
What a game! What a game! 5-4, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. Runner on first. Little Fresnos has just come back to answer the call with 2 outs.
Fans, I want to thank you. We just shot over 300 live viewers right now on Facebook. Wow. I want to thank you so much
Over
for watching
300 right
games.
now watching the game.
And they're watching us on Facebook. They're watching us on YouTube, on Roku Television, on Apple TV, on the website. Strike called to Carlos Perez. Adela Perez says, I'm so sleepy. How do you sleep through this? Well, good night. Highlights in the morning from the stretch. Martinez steps off.
Joe, you want to let them know how can they see this game if they didn't miss it?
They can go back as soon as this game's finished. The archive will be available. You can click on the link and watch it in its entirety or fast forward through parts of it. And then, of course, we're working on getting highlights up after it's over. Ball misses. 1-1. Michael Crespo, could you tell what pitch it was he hit? Well, that was probably a fastball. He delivered. 1-1 the count. Next pitch coming to Perez, misses for ball 2. I want to thank again the 3 schools that were assisting in broadcasting this one. Edinburg Vela, Los Fresnos, and PSJA for assisting us in this broadcast here. That's the magic of pulling this off. Here's the pitch coming. Strike called, inside corner, caught it. 2-2 count. A walk and a home run for the Falcons here in the 7th inning. Have them up 5-4. As this game has now gone officially back and forth. Perez takes the ball. Count full.
I thought about it when first base open. I thought they were going to put him on. The guy hit the home run. You had a base open.
You said it.
I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I love to talk baseball.
Perez waits for the 3-2. Runner goes. Swinging a fly ball, foul ball down the line. Diving attempt, and he nearly got that out of the reach of Torreales. Dave Martinez says, I got to go to bed. I have to fly to Toronto tomorrow. You know where I got to go tomorrow? Let me just tell you. They're also watching from Wichita, Kansas.
Wow.
I got to get up in the morning, 6 a.m.
I forgot they're watching us in California.
They are.
Santa Maria, California.
Baby. I got to drive to San Antonio at 6 a.m., pick up my wife.
Oh, wow.
Bring her back to the valley with our grandbaby, drop her off, and then go set up at Kingsville for these guys, and then go to Sinton and broadcast the game. Come home and then see where I'm going Saturday to either broadcast or head to the football game back in Corpus Saturday night. And people ask if I have time to research. Here's the pitch. That hit him. A walk and a hit batsman. And the 7th continues for the Falcons.
From thinking 1 out away from winning the ball game, 1 strike away from catching a fly ball to you're down 5-4, 2 men on. You still haven't gotten the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Wow.
Falcon fans with new life. They didn't
Never
leave. They're still here.
Call that lady.
I don't even call her anymore. When I got older, they didn't look as fat after a while when you start talking about the fat lady singing. So I just quit calling. It's like whenever she sings, she sings. I don't care what she is, genre.
I couldn't call her because I was fatter.
Weight size. I don't care.
I was fatter than her. What could I do? Who you calling fat? Oh my God! Here we go. Back to the
Sebastian
plate.
Ledesma. He's walked 3 times today. Stands in, runners at first and second, takes it high. Ball
What do you
1.
think, Edgar? Who you calling flat, Slim?
Edgar, at this point in time, is like, I'm glad I don't have a microphone. I'll let you guys go ahead and dig your grave. Go ahead. And I'll just smile and watch the game.
All right, here we go. 1 ball.
1-0 count to Ledesma. It's been a long 7th inning. Takes a strike. He's the 7th hitter to hit here. Victoria LeBron is watching. You ready for this?
Sure.
Watching in Japan. Want to say hello
Japan.
across the world watching on Real Sports Live. It's not the first. I've got a lot of them. I can show you some statistics on where they're at. I think it's like 27 countries. There's a strike called. 27 countries. The biggest numbers I can throw out to some of the fans watching right now.
Is this the guy with the 3 walks?
This is Ledesma, yeah.
He's got 3 walks.
1 and 2 count. Biggest number was the Facebook number that came across last week, which was we went over the 1 million video minutes viewed.
Wow.
Since we started. There's a pitch. Low, ball 2. We were at 887,000 views during basketball season. And then you coupled in the football and then what's happened in baseball and softball. I told people I underestimated myself just a little bit. I'll never do that again. But I did just a little bit. I wasn't expecting us to grow that quick on numbers.
It's going to get worse, Joe.
Ledesma waits. Takes it outside. Runner goes down there and safe. My third baseman, Torreales, thought he had Hernandez out stealing. I said the neatest thing about what we're doing here was when I could start walking into businesses and stop saying, I'm here needing some sponsorship. I could start saying, I've got hundreds of thousands of people watching games. I can talk to you as an advertiser now.
Yeah.
Made a big difference when you can start saying, hey, where are you spending your advertising dollars?
Yeah.
I can show you people are watching these games. And it made a difference, made a big difference, made me proud, real proud.
Yeah.
3-2 count.
You can see it, Joe. You can see it. It's great. It's nothing but good news.
Ledesma waits. Strike 3 called, and the inning comes to an end. But what an inning for the Los Fresnos Falcons. They scored 2 runs. They do so on just 1 hit. That was a George Villanfranco 2-run homer with 2 outs on a 3-2 pitch. We head to the bottom of the 7th. SaberCats have come from behind a lot this year, my friends.
Yeah.
They got 3 outs remaining. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I
Worried about going to the dentist? Don't worry. It doesn't have to be that way. We know just how you feel. Sure, it can feel a little scary. Still no? Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Judge Homer Hassel has been punished by the State Commission on Judicial Conduct for sexual harassment. Judge Hassel should be behind bars. Hassel sexually harassed his former female employee during office hours and lied to the commission about it. Lying under oath is a crime against justice. Sexual harassment is a crime against women. Stand up for women and moral decency. Vote for Armando Guerra.
New pitcher on the mound, and there he is. That's Christian Hernandez. And he will try to slam the door shut in game 1 of this best-of-3 series. He'll face the bottom 3 in the lineup, and the first guy up is a pinch hitter for the Vela SaberCats as they...
No, Jaime Perez? No.
No, number 7.
Number 7. Adam
Alviso.
Adam Alviso.
Adam Alviso will hit for Jaime Perez. Alviso represents a tying run. Everyone will that hits here until somebody gets on for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. Hernandez on the mound. Was the DH throughout the game. Now he's on the hill and he throws a strike. And that's how the bottom of the 7th begins. Perez, while he was in there, was 0 for 2. That was against Montemayor. Alviso took a strike, and now strike 2 called. Hernandez coming right after him. Is this a preview of the Game 2 pitcher for the Falcons?
Wow. I'll tell you what, Joe, I'm impressed all around, man, with their pitching, their coaching, their, and them thinking that, this
they never
underdog,
stopped.
They never believed it was the
underdog. They came in as an underdog on paper.
Yes, they did. They sure did. They sure did. They sure did. And you know what, Joe? I never saw it in their face. Not in the coach's face, not in the player's face.
We were here when they walked off the bus. 1-2 pitch, misses for ball 2. Both teams, I was fortunate enough to be right there as they came off the bus, and I'm telling you, both were equally confident they can win this game. And justifiably so, they'll both be confident they can win Game 2.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's been said that this is a dominating team that somebody's going to have to overcome. These are two good teams facing off.
There'll be a good Game 2 just the way there was in Game 1, I believe.
Tomorrow, Donut will be taking the reins of that one. I'll be heading up to Sinton. Edgar Cordone, meanwhile, will be in Kingsville. And then Mario Reyna in Roma. Strike 3 call. Alviso caught looking.
Alviso thinking it was the fans who made the call there instead of the umpires. Also, Roy Montero will be joining Edgar tomorrow. Roy Montero will be helping us out over there in Kingsville.
That's good. I got a photographer going up there, Jennifer Alfaro, who's one of the coaches over in the Harlingen School District. Ran the camera last week in a Rio Hondo game. She's going to go up and run the camera there. You'll see a great angle for that game. I'll tell you about that as Torreales stands in. Torreales, 2 for 2 on the day. Takes ball 1. The angle there is they've got a nice platform built above center field. That's where the camera's set. Now the table we set down at the fence line in center field. So Edgar, you're going to be watching the game from center field. You're in the outfield, yeah. I don't have cables long enough to get you around, but yeah, it's a good view. Pitch coming in there for a strike. Now if you feel antsy, you can walk up there with a camera operator, and there's a place to sit right there and watch the game from center field above the fence. And for a 2-man operation, that works good. 2-1, there's a little ground ball foul. Count goes to 2-2 on Torreales. Somebody needs to get on for the SaberCats to bring up the top of the order. Christian Hernandez trying to slam the door shut. Get the save here for the Los Fresnos Falcons and send them into Game 2, up 1-0 in the series. Torreales waits, swinging a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Thank you, sir. Up steps Angel Salinas. He now represents the last hope for the SaberCats. But these teams have been down to 2-out heroes already. You guys have come through. Pitch coming. Strike call. Hernandez is coming firing nothing but BBs.
That's what you got to do as you come in. What a game.
Salinas waits. Next one coming. Foul ball back to the screen. Quickly strike 2. Yeah, nothing fancy about Hernandez.
Nope. No,
right.
Just come right at you.
0-2 the count. Falcon fans on their feet.
1 out away. One out, 1 pitch, 1 strike.
Ball 1 outside. 1 and 2, a big groan. As this series progresses, you'll hear groans on every pitch.
Right. Tomorrow I'm taking earplugs.
Here's the next one. Swing and a little shot. Second baseman knocks it down, can't get there, and Salinas is aboard.
Uh-oh.
That'll be a hit. He went for the diving play. You let that check up, you can throw him out at first, right, guys?
Get up. Get.
A hit is a hit is a hit.
Call it candy hop. Look what I got. Thank you very much. Ball game.
Salinas aboard.
So now you get to the top of the lineup.
Here's De La Cruz. What's he done? Doubled and scored a run in the first. Walked, scored a run in the sixth.
We're always 1 out away, a chance of getting the third out in the last 3 innings, and the game has continued. Here it goes one more time.
Tying run.
Will it happen again? Wait and see, folks. Top of the lineup.
I said early on it was going to be 5-5. Said that in about the third inning.
Wow.
Runner at first is Salinas.
Wow.
De La Cruz, will he be taking? Hernandez has been throwing nothing but strikes.
He likes to swing the bat.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Answered that question quick.
Did that answer your question there, Joe? He took a cut.
0-1 to De La Cruz.
What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in once again. Rio Sports Live.
Here's the 0-1 to De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Hernandez reached back for a little extra on that. De La Cruz didn't catch up. And now the Falcons within a strike of getting this game and winning game one of the series. De La Cruz has to protect the plate now. Runner at first is the tying run. 0-2 pitch. Ball outside. There's that groan again.
Yeah, I just cheating here a little bit, looking at the coach. He did tell the catcher to sit up outside and go outside.
Don't tell them. They'll accuse us of getting scouted here, my
No.
friend.
That's why I said it after the
baseball.
pitch.
He's talking baseball.
I said it after the pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Game comes to an end. Los Fresnos Falcons win game one of this best-of-3 series, 5-4. Donut, your thoughts on this one?
I'll tell you what, Joe. It's not what the people expected. It's not what the predictors expected on this game. But let me tell you what, Joe. It was a great ball game. And let me tell you what, it's a long way from being over.
Two teams will shake hands out there. Go ahead.
Hats out to the pitchers. Both pitchers did a great job. They both adjusted. And, big hits came when they needed them. They both got chances, and they both took advantage of chances to get back in the game.
There are heroes on both sides as they stepped up at critical times. The Falcons scored 2 runs in the first inning that were countered by a run in the bottom of the first by Edinburg Vela. SaberCats tied it in the 4th inning on a home run off the bat of Eric Martinez. Falcons retook the lead. Vela had the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning, and then the big 2-out, 2-run home run by George Villanfranco became the ultimate hero. Christian Hernandez gets the job done on a save, and the Falcons win this one. 2 teams will play tomorrow night in Los Fresnos. SaberCats will have their backs against the wall. They'll try to win that and force game 3 right back here on Saturday. Well, my friend, I'm gonna wrap it up so we can get put away and get ready for all our travels tomorrow.
Dad, I love you, and I hope you enjoyed the game, buddy. We'll see you. You can see another one tomorrow.
Mr. Donut Sr. Hang in there, and we'll bring it to you.
All right.
Again, my thanks to Edgar Cordon. My thanks to Donut Salinas. Thanks to all the fans that watch this game. I know we'll go on Facebook tonight and see that thousands end up watching this at some point or another. All the sponsors, again, fans, you can help us by going to them. Hope you enjoyed this one. In the books. Watch for the highlights as well. Till next time, Falcons win this one 5-4. This has been a presentation of RioSportsLive.com. Till tomorrow, so long.